Hi, chat. Hello, hello. Happy Friday. I don't know why I needed to think about that so long. I was like, happy what day is it? Let me think. But hi, it is so good to see all of you. Safari doesn't work that good. Road. Stupid Safari. Stupid Safari. Let me actually scroll down because many things have happened. Let me check first crew. You, Hollow, Nuts, Hopeful Weirdo, and Thomas. Congratulations for snatching one of the first 5. I hope you guys enjoy your part of the Goo Crew today. Let me see. Maggie, thank you so much for redeeming that shell tour. You're number 1. You managed to snatch it. So far, we have 6 redemptions, which I think I should be able to get through in one stream. Usually I can do like 7 or 8 in a stream. So I think so far we should be good. Felipe, welcome in. Nuts, welcome in. Yule, welcome in. Donut, welcome in. Hollow, welcome in. Mel's, welcome in. Thomas, welcome in. Hopeful Weirdo, welcome in. Maggie, welcome in. Rose, welcome in. Carolina, welcome in. Light, welcome in. Esther, welcome in. Also, let me see. Burb, welcome in. And thank you so much for the freaking 38-month resub. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Please enjoy all your subby perks for a whole month more. Bucks, welcome in. Naomi, welcome in. Jess, welcome in. Suki, welcome in. Noisy, welcome in. Rin, welcome in. Kayla, welcome in. Create for Sims, welcome in. Swaroop, welcome in. Toddy Toon, welcome in. SodaStorm, welcome in. Especially welcome in. Fluff, welcome in. Wicked, welcome in. Alicia, welcome in. Certifiable Panda, welcome in. Manhattress, welcome in. Joe, welcome in. Avi, welcome in. Let me see. Peace, welcome in. Also, Avi, thank you so much for the 7 stream streak. And Sage, thank you so much for the 95 stream streak, almost 100. Mary Hone, welcome in. Sage, welcome in. Of course, Jennifer, welcome in. Midnight, welcome in. Rose, thank you so much for the freaking 75 stream streak. Let's go. Faye, welcome in. Ronan, welcome in. Sabana, welcome in. Tayuki, welcome in. I hope you guys are all doing really, really well. How is your Friday so far? So excited to see all the shells. I know. Me too. I like it so much. I love the I'm a toaster sound. It's so good. Oh my goodness. Okay, we have 8 shells. I'm gonna have to work today. Thank you all so much for having joined the shell challenge. That is so cool. That is so cool. I might like hop into game a little early. Also, hi Chris. It's cold, yeah. It's been really cold lately and I don't like it. Please give me summer. That is true. That is true. The shell isn't too big. So I think it should be doable. But I have done smaller shells as well. And it's not just that, like the size of the shell, but it's also just the fact that I don't want to give a shell like proper attention. I don't want to rush over it or something. But I'm very excited. Also, oh my goodness, palm tree roll. How did I miss that? I love how Esther is so fast that like I didn't even see the redeem yet, and Esther's like, I've assigned it. Thank you so much for hanging out enough that you got to redeem the freaking palm tree roll. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Enjoy your time in the Discord as a beautiful palm tree. And coconut. And coconut. My goodness. In one go? Now that's impressive. Thank you so much for hanging out enough that you also got to redeem the coconut roll. That is so impressive. What the heck? That's so many points. That's like 35,000 points in one go. Same time as I'm always like, is there going to be more or not? You never know. You never know. Ooh, nice. 69,000. I thought I clicked the shell. Oh yeah, good shout. If you want, you can filter the channel point redemptions in your mod view if you wanted to, like filter out the shell ones so that you can't accidentally click it. But that's a good shout. I didn't even think about that for like that starts to mix up, of course. Now to the 100K. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. You smart. I mean, I don't know if I'm smart or if I'm experienced with accidentally accepting wrong channel points. It's like I know what I need to not make any mistakes. Crashed twice yesterday. Oh, that's annoying. I hope it works today. Too much. Ah, dang it. We'll just pretend those weren't there. We'll just pretend. Also excited to see others. It's gonna be so fun, Jess. I'm so excited. Ooh, enjoy scrapbooking. I love that you wrote it as scrapbooking. That is kind of funny. I don't know what exactly to envision with scrapbooking, but I like it. Got paid day off work and didn't even come out of my sick leave or vacation. Slay, let's go. I hope you enjoyed your day off work to the fullest. Relaxing and enjoyable. I'm happy to hear that your Friday was relaxing and enjoyable, Soderstrom. I love that. I get so secondhand cozy just from seeing you in that sweater. Listen, I woke up this morning and I looked out my window and I saw gray and rain, and then I said, hey Google, what will be the weather today? And Google said it would be 11 degrees, and I was like, you know what? It's sweater kind of day. It's a cozy sweater day today, because what do you mean? It's mid-May and I'm sitting here in my fluffy sweater. It is so cold. Like, why? I don't like it. But alas, I did something though today. I'm very proud of myself. I called the doctor. Which is good, because when I went for grocery shopping this afternoon, I genuinely felt like I was going to die because I didn't have enough oxygen. I don't know what's going on with my lungs, but they aren't in a good place. So yeah, I called the doctor. I can stop by on Tuesday morning. So Tuesday, we're going to start a little bit later with co-working because I have an appointment at 9:30. So I wouldn't make it to co-working at 9:45. So I'm just going to start, I think it's 10:45. But I'm still convinced it's probably just a hay fever symptom, because also today I've been struggling so much. Like, my nose has been clogged. I keep blowing my nose. My nose is itchy. My eyes are very dry. So yeah, I'm pretty sure it's probably just that, or like some nasty infection. But either way, I'm not excited about it. Such an early appointment. You think 3 days later is an early appointment? Oh, I was like, I can only go on Tuesday. I was kind of hoping I could go today. I was hoping they would actually have a spot for me today. But in all fairness, I did wake up a bit later. So normally what I do is when I call the doctor, I'm that one annoying person that, like, at 8 a.m. in the morning, I'm like, hello, I want an appointment today, please. But that's usually when I'm like really, really sick, when I have like a bladder infection or something, which is like that shit is so painful. I can't even sleep. So then I'm just already awake. But this time around, I only called it like 9:15. I woke up a bit late, so. To the fluffy unicorn, really? I love that. Also, Bloomstat, welcome in. Random Teen, welcome in. Terrible Sound, welcome in. Leaker, welcome in. Echo, welcome in. Lizzie, welcome in. Button, welcome in. Torin, welcome in. Pauline, welcome in. I hope you guys are all doing really well today. Riri, welcome in. It is so nice to have all of you. They were just so horrible. I was miserable. Yeah. I looked it up. Like, I Googled, because the thing is, like, I Googled symptoms of cough, right? Like, obviously, because that's what you do when you have a symptom. You Google it, and then Google will tell you that you're going to die in 2 days. But it was like, does it come with fever? And I was like, no, I literally haven't had a fever. It's like, have you been sick or have had any other symptoms of being sick? And I'm like, no, nothing. Like, I've actually been really well the past few weeks. Like, a little tired in the past week, but that's completely on me because I just keep not sleeping enough. Partially because I go to bed too late. So that's just my own fault. That's like not because I'm sick. That's just because I'm not sleeping enough. So like, I looked it up and it was like a whole list of things that were like, oh, if your cough does this, it's like really serious. You should call a doctor. If you have this, you should call a doctor. And like, all the way at the end, it was like, if you just have a cough and nothing else, call the doctor when it's been like more than 4 weeks. And then below it was like this little disclaimer of like, even then, it's most likely just either an infection, which they can't really do anything about. It's literally just your body's going to have to fight it off. Or it's like, yeah, it's allergies or something like that. But I did have a realization. I was like, what if I'm like allergic to my cats? Like, who knows? maybe I've always been allergic, but like the allergy just keeps getting worse. I would be like, yeah, well, you know what? Then I'll just cough for the rest of my life. I don't care. Because there is no way. No, I'll just take meds then. Dude, the thing is, both hay fever and cat allergy is in my family, but like also dust allergy. My dad has like dust allergy, hay fever, cat allergy, and he's allergic to dons. Is that goose feather? So yeah. He has the whole shebang, so I wouldn't be surprised if I got something out of that. But just deal with it. Yeah, it's like one of those things where it's like, as long as you know where it's from, as long as you know that it's not anything terrible or bad, and it's like just an allergy, which obviously still sucks, and you still have to take your health into account. But I don't know. I think a big part. I don't know if you guys recognize this, but for me with health, a part of why the health thing is very annoying and bothering me is because I don't know what it is. Like if I'm coughing and I can be like, I'm so sorry, it's my allergies. And like, I know that I'm going to be fine. All of a sudden it doesn't bother me anymore. Don't go out in spring and fall. Yeah. Oh wait, no, not spring and fall, just spring. Yeah. To be fair, that's valid. Yeah, exactly. Like not knowing is an issue. I hate it. Also, Bibs, welcome in. It's good to see you. She knows that she's really cute. That's why she loves to sit here. She loves to sit here and be really cute. And then everyone in chat's gonna be like, oh my god, she's so cute. And then she gets attention. It's like a strategy. But I mean, I get it. It's very smart. It's very, very smart. Also, hi, Senor. Welcome in. It's really good to see you. I hope you're doing so well. Horrifying quantity mac and cheese. Oh, quality. Yeah. I mean, if you have no cooking skill. To be fair, mac and cheese is hard to fuck up, but still. Still making it. So we'll see if I finish it in time. I mean, would be fun. It would be fun. Also, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, that's probably a channel point redemption that was there earlier. I was like, earlier it had 8 as well. But that was obviously with the palm tree and the coconut included. And then the palm tree and the coconut got ticked off. And now it's 8 with just the shells. Don't mind the pain because I'm in control. But if I'm sick, 100%, Jess. 100%. I totally feel this. And also, if you know where pain is coming from, it is so much easier to like manage it. If that makes any sense. Like if I'm in pain, but I don't know why I'm in pain, that bothers me so much that the pain is worse. You touched grass. Oh my goodness, slay. Also, Mimbim, thank you so much for the 21 months. And also on freaking tier 3. That is literally above and beyond. Thank you so much. Enjoy gaming. What are you playing today? And also 21 is my favorite number. So congrats on reaching my favorite number. But thank you so much. That's literally above and beyond. Thank you. Also, I see that Ellie Sims redeemed the Hi, I'm new. If you have any additional questions, please feel free to ask, but welcome in. I hope you're doing so well. Yeah, that's the horrifying quality. You really have to try. That's like almost impressive if you have no cooking skill. It's like easier to make like average quality mac and cheese. Like for horrifying quality, I mean, I guess if you burn it. I don't know if they put the stove on fire, but the cheese into boiling water with the new. Okay, so see, that would result in horrifying quality mac and cheese, I guess. Like then it's just cheese soup. I guess. Very watery cheese soup. I think. Like mac and cheese soup. Doesn't immediately spark enthusiasm, you know? Good soup. It was not edible, no, I can imagine. I totally believe that. At the same time, I'm like thinking, I think I've probably done something like this as well. Even though I have like a fine cooking skill, like I have that talent to just misread instructions. So, or this is something that I've done with HelloFresh multiple times. Luckily, I got to a point where most of the time I can fix it. But it's like when they put a package of, let's say you're making a curry and there's like a packet of coconut milk. And then as I'm cooking, I just pour in the coconut milk. And then I realized that the instruction actually said to put half of the packet or something. And then I'm like, oopsie, now it's all in there. Can't take it back. Also, PNG, thank you so much. Thank you for the 3-month resub. I appreciate it. Please enter all your subby perks for a whole month more. Thank you. Oh yeah, ADHD squirrels, 100%. Like I just get too distracted, and then I forget what I've already done, or I read the instruction and then I forget that I've read the instruction. Yeah, that's the thing. HelloFresh, I tend to just half freestyle it. Also, partially because, for anyone who's ever had a HelloFresh recipe, please tell me if you have this too. I don't know who is writing HelloFresh instructions, but I think that person should be fired. Like, the instructions for HelloFresh are so badly written. It's hella confusing. They will tell you to chop something and then not like reference that certain ingredient for like 5 more steps. And then they come back to it, but all of a sudden you should have seasoned it. And I'm like, where was the step? Like, they're just like steps missing. Also, very often they'll like, especially with recipes that have rice, they'll like tell you to do 10 steps and then they're like, and now boil the rice. I'm like, I could have done all the other steps while the rice was boiling. But I guess they're just like assuming that people can't really multitask in cooking or something. I don't know. Oh yeah, there's mistakes. Plenty of them. Yes, ridiculously overly detailed for some stuff and then just completely skip over other things. I've also had multiple times where it's like, they'll tell you, like exactly like you're saying, like they'll tell you every single step in like how to cut something. And then the next step is like, put the broth. And I'm like, when was I supposed to make the broth? What kind of broth? And then I need to look in the ingredient list to find how much broth I need to make. I'm like, that doesn't make any sense. Like, you told me how to chop and dice my carrot. So yeah. I don't know, Rose. I feel like every single person I've heard talk about HelloFresh recipes, ADHD or not, has said that they don't like the way they are written. Because, like, why would someone need to realize that they can make the rice earlier for a like, that's just a poorly written recipe. So that's why I freestyle. I just look at what the end result should be, and then I'm like, nah, I'm good enough at cooking to get there. And then I don't even read things, which sometimes results in me ending up with ingredients where I'm like, where was this supposed to fit into this dish? I have no idea. And then I start reading the instructions, and then I'm like, oh, I was supposed to add that to the sauce. And then I was like, oh, I was supposed to make that into a separate sauce. Yeah, I didn't. I actually threw it all together. But yeah. The amounts in the ingredient list, yeah. Like, it is understandable. I get it. But it is very annoying. When I got it in Germany, everything came with potatoes, and it was always the same way. Everything else would be done. I would be waiting on them, yeah. It's like, just peel and boil the potatoes first. Because worst case, the potatoes have to sit in the pot for like a little bit. They'll stay warm. It's fine. Also, hi, Dutchy. Welcome in. Do you know who lives next to Superman and Batman? I do not. No. Do you want to enlighten me? Don't want to use yes. Oh. Beerman. I see what you did there. Actually, I'm going to remember that joke and tell it to my dad. That's like the best dad joke ever. Thank you, Plumlo. I appreciate it. Thank you. Honestly, it could have been. It kind of has the same fabric. I'm doing good. How are you? I hope you had a lovely Friday so far. Also, remember how I said in my Discord announcement that I needed to record something? Yeah, so fun fact, the thing that I needed to record, I still don't have it. So I was supposed to get it at 6. And I don't have it. Oh my god, you have the windmill. Okay, wait. Thomas, genuine question. What makes you more happy? The fact that you get to go to TwitchCon or the fact that you have a windmill badge? and please answer honestly. It was cozy, but I'm going out with my besties tonight for a few drinks. Have fun. I hope you guys have a great time. That sounds lovely. The fact that I get to see you at MCC. Okay, valid. Oh, speaking of, oh my goodness, I have to tell you guys something. How do you get a windmill? You have to buy a weekend ticket to TwitchCon. It's the TwitchCon badge in chat. Okay, so we got a very mysterious ping late last night in our MCC Discord. And I'll read it to you because I think we're gonna use that next week on Monday. To do something. It says, just a little heads up from us. It might be worth familiarizing yourselves with the new sulfur cubes and their mechanics for no specific reason at all. So, I guess I'm gonna have to make a snapshot world because I think they're only out in snapshot. I don't even know how to do that. I'm gonna have to look into that. But I think next week, Monday, part of the stream, we're gonna try and familiarize ourselves with sulfur cubes and how they work. Which also either means adjusted or completely new MCC game. I figured that you would know that. To be honest, I'm not too worried. I think I'll be able to figure it out, but I will definitely have you on speed dial. But I think it should be okay. I mean, there's probably tutorials on how to do it and stuff. But yeah, I'm gonna have to do some research next week, and I think part of that research is gonna be just together on stream trying to figure out how they work and like how we can use them and all their cool properties and stuff. So yeah, I'm very intrigued by the message. And also just in general, I don't know if we've seen that before. At least not on any of the MCCs I've watched. Where they like have a completely new game. Just drop in during MCC. Like usually they drop it beforehand. So yeah. I am matching my stream. Literally, I'm wearing my brand color. But yeah, I'm very excited though. I think it's gonna be very interesting to just play around with the sulfur cubes. I've only seen very, very little content. So likely part of the Minecraft promo. I was just about to say, it's during TwitchCon. Probably not. It's not MCC. MCC is themed though. So there is like something like a storyline around MCC. They started doing that last year, which was very fun, by the way. I don't know if you watched it back, but like for anyone who's seen it, you might remember that they had like all kinds of announcements and exciting things coming out in MCC. This time around, it has a theme. It's called Project Glorp. And then Glorp is like G.L.O.P. So it's like an abbreviation for something. I have no idea what it stands for. Like even participants will just experience it. So there's going to be some sort of story in it, I guess. Which I'm guessing the sulfur cubes will have something to do with that, which I mean, I guess it makes sense because it's one of the bigger next drops. But yeah, we'll see. I have no idea. I'm like, I have so many ideas. Like a lot of people immediately, and I'm with a lot of people. I don't mean people within MCC, but like in general, so far what I've seen is every single time someone mentions sulfur cubes, people are like, oh, so soccer. Because you can like very easily set up a soccer game with sulfur cubes. But I feel like that's not creative enough. I think they're gonna do something more intricate. Also, Joy and Ruby and Love Ghosted, welcome in. And Guile, welcome in. I hope you're doing well. Starfired Hero, welcome in. Thank you for the follow earlier as well. Courier, welcome in. Anna, welcome in. Bim Bim, of course, welcome in. I hope you guys are all doing amazing. And also, Aurora, welcome in. I just realized I missed a couple of people. Kathy, welcome in. Magda, welcome in. Molly, welcome in. So the ads are going to start in 24 seconds. So I think what I'm going to do is while the ads are running, I'm going to go find Maggie's shell and already plop it on the lot so that as soon as the ads are over, we can actually start our first tour. Because I'm going to try to get through all of them, okay? So far, it seems like we have 8, but Yule's one is all the way at the end, and Yule said that you're not sure if you're going to finish it in time. So at least 7 for sure. I like the new biome, but the sulfur cubes just doesn't hype me. I have to be honest, it hasn't fully hyped me either just yet. But I can see that hype changing if I see people using it in very creative ways and realizing that it can be really fun. But like the concept on its own is not something that I necessarily immediately like a lot either. Oh, thank you, Esther, for doing the command. I'll pin that actually, because I think that would be nice. We're doing shell tours today. I made a shell challenge last month for charity. And I was supposed to do the tours last week, but unfortunately, I had to cancel last week's stream. Hold on. I'm just going to get my cough drops ready. Yeah, we're basically going to tour the entries today. So far we have 8 tour redemptions, so that's quite a lot. And I only have today to tour, so I'm gonna go here. And then I know the ads just started, so we're just gonna find the first shell and place it down. And I won't start the tour until the ads are over. Let's see. I see this, but that is for Llamas and Legends. I see the one for Movember. I see the other one for Movember. There we go. Thank you. How did that end up all the way at the bottom if it's like the newest one? Ooh, this is Henford on Bagley, right? I think. Oh. What do I not have? You own everything used in this gallery item. Okay, so then what are you on about? Don't see ads? Then you're super lucky. Then today is your luckiest day. You just don't have ads. It's lying to you. Yeah, it's just straight up lying to me. How rude. I think it's this one or this one, but I think it's actually this one. Is that correct? For a while now, it's a bug, yeah. Silly Sims. I mean, I think there's also only one. With High School Living, I miss the early access bonus items. I think those are the only items I actually don't have. So unless someone uses those, but that's like 3 items. Which of, I think the lights are the ones that most people use. Bottom one of those 3. Okay, let's just place it here. I mean, the lot size works and at least the world is right, so it's gonna look right with the grass and stuff. I'm so excited to see all the tours. I'll also make sure before we actually go on to the lot, I'll read the gallery description. Because I just realized that I didn't do that just yet. The sounds of building in The Sims always sound so silly. It is a very weird bug, yeah. Especially because it can be really confusing for people. Like in my case, because I'm so sure that I guess the Bridgerton kits I don't have, and I don't have the kits that came before that either. So there's a bunch of kits that I don't have. I'm just realizing this. I should probably have added that to the shell challenge rules. I was just like, oh, I have every pack, but at this point, that's no longer true. That's wild. 87. Damn. Okay, first let's read the description. Because the ads are over, so everyone should be back. Did you always want to live in the wild all by yourself? This is your chance. Enjoy the lovely countryside, and in return, take care of plants, animals, and have fun. And if you need to cook, harvest your crops, or visit the local market. You won't exactly find zebras here, but perhaps chickens, cows, just, it's a farm. It's a great place to pick up new hobbies such as gardening, fishing, herbology, cooking, and or handiness. So what are you waiting for? Let's go. Okay. I already like it. I like myself a good farm. I think they came out today, right, Light? Not entirely sure. Okay. Let me make sure the walls are up so we can first check the outside. Ooh. I like this. Oh, this looks really cozy. Checked yesterday. No, wait, yesterday was Thursday. I said today, but that's probably because I woke up to the email that they released today. So honestly, I'm thinking it was probably yesterday evening then. They usually drop at 6, 7, something like that. At least my time in the evening. So I just didn't see it until this morning, which is why I said today, but it should have been yesterday. Should I enroll my Sims first? I want to do all eventually, but got to start somewhere. Ooh, fine arts. Start with the arts. You checked before then. Fair enough. Also, hi Jane, welcome in, and Triz, welcome in, and Lavender, welcome in. I hope you guys are doing so well. I love this. Wait, I have a question. You have just blown my mind with this shell challenge already. I don't think I ever knew that these dirt patches had different swatches. I'm literally currently with my pack legacy playing in Sulani. And I was like, how does one do gardening here? That would look so weird. There is a sand swatch? I'm blown away. You actually just taught me something. No, like, I mean, the first swatch is just dirt, so I don't think I've ever assumed there would be different swatches to it. But, like, this is for the desert. A lighter brown, sand, another desert color. I am... the chef's kiss, literally. Like, thank you for teaching me this. I love how it's the first part of the shell. I haven't even properly looked at the whole thing, and I'm already just mind blown by the fact that there's multiple swatches. Oh my goodness. I recognize the original shape, but barely. As in, the only reason is, like, if I look at it from the top, I can see it, but you roofed this so well that I barely feel like it's a weird shape. Even though the shell had some weird shapes. I love the backyard. I love that there's mosquitoes and bumblebees. Is that... no, not bumblebees. Dragonflies. That's the word I was looking for. Wow, brain glitch. I see a nice hobby. I know you talked in the description about a great place for discovering hobbies. This planter box, obsessed. I love all the flowers in the tree like that. I see so many things, the bee boxes and the rabbit stump, and like there's so many things to do here. Indeed, we have the chicken coop. We have 2 barns. I love the layout of this garden on the side here with like the pathways, but what happened there? The pathways, but also the fact that you go through the animal pen to go to the garden here. Very cute. Or the other way around, that you can actually go through the garden and then go over here from either side. Very cute. I love it. There's so much to see on the outside already. Like, you landscaped so well. Love it. Let's actually go check the inside. So this is, I think, yeah, this is the front door. So we arrive here and then we have a nice small hallway. I love it. Love that you put a wall here just to kind of make it a little bit more cut off so that it's clearly the hallway. It's not fully closed off, but still a little bit more private. I love all the greens and the whites, the combo. It looks very nice. Then right off of that, we have a bathroom. Very smart floor plan, by the way. I love how you managed to fit everything in here. Very smart. And then from there, we just have a bookcase with a nice reading chair that allows us, if we walk past it, into the main living space. I love how cluttered this is. I love how much effort you put into cluttering all of this and really going for the clutter that fits with like the farm vibe as well. Especially these items. I love them so much. From what pack are those again? Is that from the... That's not from Cottage Living, right? I hate that when I copy an item, it doesn't... No, it's from that kit. It's from that kit. I love those. Those are so cute. And then having all the cookbooks and everything. Oh, love this. Also very nice to like split it up this way to have a bedroom and then kind of just use that divider so that it's one big open space. You have everything in here. You have the kitchen, a little living area, a nice dining area. And then over here we have a bedroom area, but then it's like kind of divided. Country kitchen. Thank you. That's the one. Thank you. Thank you. This fireplace, by the way, amazing. I love it. Very rustic. I don't think I've ever seen this fireplace. What pack is it from? I have seen this fireplace. I just don't think I've ever seen... It's from Cottage Living. I just don't think I've ever seen this swatch. The default swatch is the red one. I have definitely seen that one. I don't think I've ever realized it came in this light swatch. It's very nice. And then over here, we have basically the back door that allows you to get into this little hallway, or you can even exit over here to go to an outdoor bathroom. Nice. I like it. I like it. I like it. So we do have a bathroom on the inside over here as well with a toilet, but there's also an outside toilet. And then over here, wait, this is so smart. You turned this into gardening space. See, now that is very smart thinking. Because it's like partially outside, partially inside. But if it's gardening space, that's actually perfect. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. I hope you're doing well. And Kaba-san, thank you so much for the self-care check. Very efficient leg usage. Exactly. Very smart. I love it. And like I said, you put so much effort into cluttering, like the bucket here and like stuff like this. Like you went into debug and really went out of your way to get all the clutter that works with a farmhouse. I love it. Is there anything particular? Like I'm going to ask all of you that when I'm touring your shower. Is there anything in particular that you're like, oh, I love this part, what I did with it? Or like, I don't know, like anything that I missed so far that you're like, oh, make sure that you don't miss this part. Because obviously I'm touring the show and I'm trying to look at everything, but maybe there's like a small detail that I haven't seen yet that you worked really hard on and I wouldn't want to miss that part. But I love it. I think this is really, really, really well done. Like you such a smart floor plan. Imagine walking into this room. Yeah, I just realized if you hear that out of context, that is a weird thing to say. You are absolutely right. But in context makes total sense because let's be real, this is very efficient leg usage. But I love it. You did so well. I also think it's very smart that you placed items that are like just outside of the lot border so that you could maximize the space. say something out of no, never ever. We don't do that here. So it was functional. Have you play tested this build? I was wondering about that with the placement of the fireplace. I was wondering if Sims would pass this little corner. Yes. Yo, that's impressive. Let me tell you, there were multiple things in this build, but especially this little fireplace corner where I was wondering if it was functional. Obviously, it wasn't a requirement for this shell to be functional. So if it isn't, that's also completely fine. But that is even more impressive. That is even more impressive. The fact that this is all functional. That is, wow. Not like I already loved it, but now I love the shell even more. Also, I just realized, I can't believe I missed this before, but you actually kept the zebra theme, like with the black and white, and I see the zebra rug here, and the kitchen being black and white. I don't know why that didn't click before, but the bathroom is black and white. That's so cute. Wait, how did I not even notice that before? Oh, that's great. Oh, I love that. Now I love it even more. This is such a fun combo. I really like it. You did a really, really, really good job. So I think it is time for a big round of applause for Meggie. For anyone, if you're hanging out here, make sure to give an applause. You can type ! clap or just use your favorite clap emoji. That's also completely fine. Like, you're more than welcome to just use any other one as well. But Meggie, thank you so much for joining. I had a great time touring this one. I really love it. I love what you did with the shell. And indeed, zebra and farm go together very well. Didn't expect that, but they really do. I love it. And I feel really inspired. You've done so many things that I think like the fireplace in that corner. I don't think I would have even thought to do that, but I'm even more like mind blown that it's actually functional. So very well done. Thank you so much for joining. I hope you had fun with the shell, but it looks like you did. That means that up next, we actually have a hopeful weirdo. Also, I just realized you guys can't see the shelters here. Hold on. There we go. Let me crop that a little bit so it's just showing the current one and the next two, and it's not blocking too much of the screen. There we go. Let's see where we have to go next. An hour before stream. Yo, I'm already impressed. The fact that you finished it is like, I don't think I could have done that. Okay, let's see. I can't even build without thinking if it's functional. But I'm sure, but I'm not sure with this shell challenge. No, I try to think about it, but I think I just make assumptions that something wouldn't be functional. And then I'm like, oh, I'm not going to place it there. Because I would have assumed that fireplace, like the fireplace was functional, but I wouldn't have assumed Sims could pass it. So the fact that you play tested it to make sure that it was functional, that's just impressive. Oh. Reset pack filters. Well, to be fair, I don't think there really were any pack filters applied. It has like everything. So I'll try the hopeful underscore weirdo to see if that one works. I mean, to be fair, it's also the Sims gallery, so it might very well not be on us and be on the Sims gallery. I did actually update my game because I had a realization that obviously I couldn't be in offline mode. So I had to update my game today. I was pleasantly surprised with how little things broke. I had to update UI cheats and MCC, and that was it. Everything else was fine. I think this is one of the smooth... Okay, well, great. Let's actually go from manage roles then. Things not breaking, I know. I say that as I'm currently trying to search something on the gallery and it's not working. But I was kind of surprised. Like, I saw that list of bugs that they fixed, and I thought, oh, okay, every single mod is going to break, but it was actually not bad at all. Okay, let's see if we go from, like, map view. Sometimes that helps. Oh, yeah. More mods became obsolete. That's also what I noticed. Like, if you have a lot of mods that fix bugs, actually a lot of them are no longer necessary. Do you find the game act different when you... I'm curious to see what the rest of that sentence is going to be. When you're streaming versus not? No, not really. I don't really notice a difference. Okay. What I do notice is that it's Not loading anything? But I do have a pretty beefy PC, so with the game running and streaming and having everything open, like none of my resources on my PC are even hitting like 85%. Um, so I guess if you have a PC that has a little less overhead capacity, then maybe yes, you might notice a difference. Um, but no, it's fine. I don't know what's happening right now. Oh, that's not also not working. Oh. Uh-oh. See, now that would be unfortunate if the gallery breaks right now. Yeah, I tried that too, Esther, but I don't think it's the name that's not working. I think the gallery is just not giving any results back. I just wonder when I see other streamers get lag in their game live. Yeah, that's either they always have lag in their game or their PC is indeed not equipped to stream and run the game at the same time. So I'm not saying it's not possible to notice a difference. I'm just saying I'm not noticing a difference, which is because I have a PC that is way too specced out for The Sims and streaming. When I built my custom PC, I knew that I wanted to do some more heavy editing and I potentially wanted to play games that required more graphical power. So my PC is way too over equipped for The Sims. Mine is letting me search, but it did do that to me the other day. Ah, okay. So maybe it's a bug. So how do we fight this bug? Let me see if it loads anything else. Like if it loads even my own catalog. Like learning understanding, of course, of course. Also, I really have to update this photo sometime. It's so old. Yeah, The Sims is working hard to make use of my entire PC right now. Doesn't load your catalog, yeah. Okay. Well, now that is unfortunate. Yeah, it's not loading anything, like not even my own builds. So then I'm pretty sure it's not your username, Hopeful Weirdo. Then I think it's something with the gallery. I'm gonna quickly try and like see what happens if I load out of this save file and load back into it. But if it doesn't work, we're gonna have to, I guess we're gonna have to pivot and do something else. But let's hope we will actually the Sulfur Cube stream. No, that's gonna happen on Monday. I mean, I don't have a snapshot or anything set up. And I want to research a little bit beforehand. So I actually know what I want to test out. So that's gonna happen on Monday. Okay, let's retry. Let's see if I open it from here. Yeah. So, yikes. Yeah, I would probably restart the whole game. I'm willing to give that a try to see if it will work. I really was looking forward to. Oh, it's either or Tayuki. It's either Hopeful Weirdo with an underscore or without, but it's not loading anything. So I don't think it's the username that's the issue. It's literally just not loading anything on the gallery. I mean, I can try this, but I'm pretty sure it's not gonna work. Like I can even grab like my own, which I know will be correct, to see if that one will work, but it's also not loading anything on my personal page. So I think it might just be a gallery issue. No idea where that's coming from. I just find it on the gallery. Yeah, so that's the thing. I don't think it's the username. I think it's the gallery not working for me. because I can't even find myself. So I'll restart the game. Let's see if that works. Which is weird because like it worked with Maggie's show. Like I could just find it and it works. This is really weird. I also don't know what will be causing that. Your game language shouldn't change anything, no. Especially because you select that at installation. You can't change your game language without uninstalling and reinstalling the game. Little did you know, but I've tried at one point. Because originally my game was set to Dutch, and then I started streaming, and then there's been gallery issues ever since they added the maker packs. Yeah. I wish I could say I was surprised. I wish I could be like, no way, really? Issues with the gallery? I've never heard that before. But unfortunately. Do you have the Modern Retreat kit? Pretty sure I do, yeah. So basically, anything that came out after Royalties and Legacy. I have Royalties and Legacies, like the pack, because they gifted it to me for an event. But I don't have any kit that came after it. The Tea Time Solarium came out in a bundle with that one, so I do have that one. But I don't have the one from Ravasheen. Like that backyard pack. I don't have the newest Bridgerton kits that literally came out yesterday. And I don't have the SpongeBob kits. But to be fair, I feel like no one really has those. So, yeah. But the Modern Retreat, I'm pretty sure I do have. Let me see. I'll probably, if I see it, then I'll be able to. Oh yeah, I do have this one. I actually really like this kit. It's very pretty. Hi, Hollow. Welcome in. It's good to see you. Just restarted your game. Was able to upload. Okay, so let's hope this game restart will actually fix the gallery for us. Let's collectively keep our fingers and toes crossed, and we're just gonna manifest it working, and then it's not gonna break. It's gonna work for the rest of the stream, and we're just gonna do the shell tours. I'm just putting it out there in the universe. Them bundling the Bridgerton with Royalty and Legacy. Oh wait, really? They've made a bundle? I completely missed that even. Yeah, I feel like the last EP probably didn't sell super well. I mean, for obvious reasons. And I also see why they bundled it, because obviously it's very similar themes. I've also seen a lot of people say that it's weird that the Bridgerton stuff wasn't in the pack. I kind of see why, because it's a brand collab, so it makes sense that would be separate, but it's very, very, very similar content. Just came in and immediately being told to cross my toes. Yeah, we need good vibes for the shell tours because the gallery is being a bitch. They made a bundle, yeah. I'm not surprised that they did that, to be fair. Not surprised at all. They do love to bundle things. What? Gallery issues? I know. Are you just as shocked as we are? None of us saw this coming. None of us ever had any gallery issues, and we're like, what do you mean gallery issues? Yeah, so that's the thing. I've seen things from the kits, and I do think they look really good, but I'm not giving any more money to EA, so I also don't want to promote other people giving money to EA, so I don't get them. The gallery has always been perfect. Okay, look, it's loading things. Yay. Okay, that's better than it was before. There we go. Look at how fast it loaded as well. Like, what do you even mean? That was so fast. Okay, let me see. Can I see where this is? I think this is Newcrest. Could be Windenburg, though, but I think it's Newcrest. I would love to know if I'm correct with Newcrest. No, we're literally just starting them. Or, well, we just did one tour, but we're moving on to the second one right now. You can place it in the fairy world if there is a lot there that size. Ooh, that's a good fun. That's a good fun. Sure. A good idea. But it was indeed built in Newcrest. Okay, but we'll put it in the fairy world. Let's see. 30 by 20. Surely we have a lot in the fairy world. That is 30 by 20, right? We do. Back here. Although I feel like this neighborhood might be... This is like the super magical one. This is the more foresty one. This is called Greenwood Hamlet Residence. I feel like this... I have a good feeling about this lot for this build. I don't know why, but my intuition is saying yes to this one. Let's get the gallery listing. Let's place the shell. Let's actually read it first. This abandoned place in the woods has slowly become a place for the youth and animals to hang out. Also, this was literally built very last minute because I suddenly knew what I wanted to do. Okay. I'm already excited though. Yes, we're going to replace the empty lot. Thank you very much. Ooh. Oh, I like the green roof already. That does make it look very, like, overgrown and abandoned. I also feel like it fits pretty well in this corner. There's a little bit more houses back here, but there's a lot of trees and stuff. I like this. Although this lot is in the, like, rotated the wrong way, but this would be the entry to the lot. Ooh. Oh, I like this already. Okay, I'm seeing so many things. I'm immediately very intrigued. But let's start with the landscaping. I love the whimsical vibes. Also, again, okay, I say this quite often when I see people do landscaping. And I'm always really impressed because, like, I cannot do this. This is a skill that I'm always very impressed by when other people do it. Doing sparse landscaping. Like, instead of trying to landscape it all and trying to just fill up the lot to the brim, having, like, a little bit more spread out landscaping, because that's realistic. Like, no place would have completely been filled with plants. This is realistic, and I never know how to do it well. So I'm always really impressed when people do it well. But this looks really cute. I like it. How I did this, yes. Right? It looks super natural. I love the roof as well. I love that you did a platform with the stone on the side and then a green trim. I feel like therefore it looks very polished. It fits very well with the build. Also, oh my god, I see cat stuff. The paw prints. I love the paw prints. No thinking, just placing. See? That is the secret. And I will try next time. I will try next time. See if I can shut off my brain and just be like, no, just place. Just place. Oh, I'm already liking how this looks a lot, by the way. The paw prints are adorable. I love that. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. I hope you're doing well. Okay, let's have a look. Let's put up the wall so we can properly see everything. Wait, this is so cute. Oh, I see a little dark corner. There's a raven back here. Okay, I just realized I'm gonna have to turn the floor sparkles off because they annoy the hell out of me. I think they're in pack settings and then bust the dust. There we go. I love how, like, everything is super whimsical, but then there's all these, like, stains and, like, worn pieces and stuff like that. It is clearly, like, an abandoned building that's been reclaimed. Also, this stain, I don't want to know what happened there. That looks disgusting. But the doggo on the little meat thing is so cute. Stop. And then there's a little place to practice apothecary skill. Very nice. Cute. I love that you placed that in the corner. Yeah, that's a good question. What inspired this build? Hollow is asking in chat, but I would love to know as well. And I love that it's like a place where the trees are getting in the way a little bit. But, like, look at the cat. Oh, imagine being a cat. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome in. Welcome. Imagine being a cat and, like, having, like, living in the woods, and then this is just your hangout. You're like, no, I'm a cool cat. I don't sleep outside. I have my own little place that I like to visit. There's humans sometimes. They give me food. I love that there's an easel as well. I like how this is like supposed to be like an abandoned spot, like a hangout, but you can still go here and practice the apothecary skill, and you can do painting, which I feel like immediately makes this a super useful lot. Did you also set it up with the, yes, I was already wondering. So you have the cat hangout and the dog hangout, which means that if you go here, your Sims will actually see cats and dogs spawn as well. That makes it such a cute and useful build to have in your world. But I didn't know how to divide, so I just wanted to place it as one entire room. I love it. I think you did very, very well with this build. Very smart idea to like give it a theme and then just go all out with that. Because somehow, because of it, the shape just works as well. Like, even though the shell has such a weird shape, somehow it makes sense. With like all the little corners and nooks and stuff, it just makes sense the way that you set it up. I love this one. It's really cute. Also, completely different vibes. Still like overgrown and cottagey, but very different vibes to the previous one, which I think is always really cool to see. If I'm doing shell challenges, like people can take the same box and just completely flip it around into something like completely totally different styles. Exactly. An animal shaped build being a pet hangout simply makes sense. And I agree. I love the window choices as well. I love that you went for both really natural and really like modern. Very nice. Also, Koki, hi, it is good to see you. I hope you're doing so well. Okay, I think it is time for a big round of applause for Hopeful Weirdo. Thank you so much for joining the shell challenge. I had great fun touring this one. And honestly, if you hadn't told me that you worked on this like an hour before stream, I don't think I would have ever guessed. This does not look rushed or incomplete or, you know, anything. Like, it genuinely looks there was a good vision. You worked on it. You put the vision together. It came together very well. There is still so many details in here, like with the paw prints and the animals actually sitting on the cat trees and stuff. Like, this does not look like it was just whipped up in an hour. So very, very well done. I love this shell. Thank you so much for joining. Yeah, it's like, right? That's what I'm saying. Like, this is so impressive. Like, this would already have been impressive with any given time span. But the fact that you're like, no, but it was just done before stream. Like, if you hadn't told me, I would have never noticed. Genuinely never noticed. It's so well done. So thank you for joining. That means that next up we have Burb. Let me actually grab you. Okay, gallery, you're gonna work. I have a good feeling about this. Yay! Okay, let's see. Where is this? You are giving me a run for my money. Copperdale! See, I never recognized that world. I don't think I play there quite a lot, but I just always forget what all the lots look like. So thanks for telling me. Okay, so a 20 by 20 in Copperdale. That's a very odd lot size, so there's probably only one. Usually with lots like that, there's usually only one. Copperdale. Let's see. And then 20 by 20. I think, yeah. I think there's only one. Well, actually, there's two. But judging by the location, I'm assuming it's this one. On the right side, yeah. Based on the surroundings, it did look like that one instead of the one on the top left. I see the little bridge. This is actually a really nice lot. What the heck? How have I not built here before? Look at how pretty this is. Damn. Good choice. Very good choice. Do you have any particular backstory with the lot? Anything that you want me to know or that I should? Ooh. Where is my shell? I'm sorry. Like, I I see what you did, but also what do you mean? That turned out so well. I don't see any weird corners or stuff. Like, what? Okay, I'm really curious to see what you've done with the inside because the view of the patio, like, what the heck? Imagine sitting here in that chair and that's your view. This is so good. Also, I really like the color scheme that you went for with the stone combo with the wood. Also, that door and that wood go together very well. And also the overhang of the roof here. So, like, if you walk out of your front door, you do actually have a little bit of roofing. Very well done. Also with platform. You worked with platforms? Damn. In such a small shell, you dare to go for platforms. That's impressive. This is also really cute. Oh my god. I keep forgetting we have this item. This is like a little book nook that you can like, one of those like public libraries where people can just place books and then other people can take them. I love this little corner. This is so cute. Just like imagine also the fact that it's like placed right on the path. This is where like people will walk. And then there's like a little library nook. That is adorable. And I love how clean you made it all look. Like the deck over here on this side and having the patio here with the backyard, with like a nice big table. It all looks so, I'm like blown away already. And we haven't even seen anything from the inside. So let's actually go take a look at the inside and the floor plan. So obviously this is a nice entryway. Love a good rocking chair. That always just makes me happy. And then you immediately walk into like the big main living space. I see the zebra theme. Let's go. Also very nice with a dark wallpaper. This house does not look dark though. Like very well done. Because it's not giving like really, I don't know, dim vibes. It's very bright still, even though it literally has black wallpaper. But this looks so nice. I love that you went for the blue color pops. I think that works very well. Good choice. And also, again, this layout, very smart. Oh my god, this kitchen. I mean, I guess it works, right? Yeah, that would be functional. Oh my god, imagine that being your kitchen in real life. It is functional. Yeah, I was just thinking, like, if you look at the arrows and stuff, this would be functional. But indeed, that is like a little surprising. But I guess like if you play here with the walls half down, this is fine. Not for yeah, I wouldn't be able to live here. My bum would continuously hit the wall. Let me just scoot over and cook. No, but I do like that the stove is actually over here. So like the stove has a lot more space. It's just your dishes are going to be like opening your dishwasher might be a slight challenge, but it's fine. It's fine. No, but I'm actually surprised that it works in The Sims. That's very nice though. Oh, wait a second. This is so cute. It's like indoors and outdoors at the same time. But we have like a cute little study nook, and then there's like a little corner to do some. You can like chop the bonsai, the bonsai tree, plant some plants, do some gardening. A nice reading corner. I see guitar here for some nice music making. I love that you also have the additional kitchen island thing over here because honestly, that makes so much sense. If you had like such a narrow kitchen, that would be so true. Also, I love how like if you look at this with the walls up, this really looks like you're going onto a patio. Like these doors make it look like a patio space. Very smartly done. Like it looks closed, but it's not really, but it is. And then over here, there's two doors. So we have a bathroom. Oh, this is genius. Oh, I love what you've done here. So there is a bathroom over here with a sink and a shower. And then you've added sliding doors in between, so you can technically go from the toilet into the bathroom here. But you can also use the separate doors. Like there's a small little outdoor walkway, but it's not really outdoor because, you know, it's technically it's covered. But it does have a window. So if you do like a really smelly poop, you can just open your door and no one would know. I like it. Also, there's a snack on the desk. Hold on. Thank you for pointing that out. That does make me very happy. See, I clearly live here. Guys, this is my house. This is proof that this is my house. That is fantastic. Thank you so much for telling me that there was a bell pepper there. And the salt lamp and everything. Did you mean the salt lamp was the snack or the bell pepper? No, that's amazing. I'm happy that you pointed that out. That's so good. Oh, I love this. Okay, and then over here, we have another door that goes into the bedroom. Again, very smart layout. Oh, and then the bedroom has the door onto that like creative patio where we have an easel and the woodworking table. Why not both? Just like a little bit of salt on your bell pepper, you know. This is so good. Oh, I love the layout that you went. Like so smart. I'm like literally blown away by how you somehow managed to fit all of this into this shell challenge. And also still make it look like spacious and like it makes sense, even though this shell has such a weird shape. And I think my favorite spot, indeed, Hollow pointed it out earlier, like the patio and then having that as a view. Although the bell pepper desk is a close second favorite spot in this house. It looks like a very relaxing place to live. This is so well done. Actually impressed. Like, I genuinely didn't recognize it. The moment I played it, I was like, I placed it. I was like, wait, where's my shell? It's Rokila, exactly. Oh, bite the bell pepper. I mean, bite the lemon is also me. So I guess we can keep the lemon. The bell pepper is a snack for after. To you know, recuperate. But I think it is time for a huge round of applause for Burb. Thank you so much for joining. This is a phenomenal shell challenge. Literally, I am blown away by what you've done with it. Thank you so much for joining. I hope you had a good time with it. It really genuinely looks like you did. I mean, that goes for anyone who submits their shell for a tour. I feel like every single time I look at it, I'm like, it looks like you genuinely had fun with it. And that is just what makes me really happy when people just challenge themselves and then make something so cool. So yeah, thank you all so much for joining, and Burps especially. Thank you for joining and doing this mind-boggling thing with the shell. Like literally, I am still confused as how, like, obviously I can see my shell, but you, like, from the outside, if you look at it like this, you would never say it ever. But yeah, that means that up next we have Jess, and I think that's going to be the last tour before our midstream break. Exactly. Mind is boggled. Zebra shell challenge. Let's see. Can I see where this is? Let me do the Sims guesser. Is this the horse ranch world? I think it's the horse world, yeah. Same lot as where I built it on. Ah, perfect. Okay, then I know where it is. Hold on. I already figured I recognized it, but I wasn't 100% sure. Also, can we take a moment, by the way? You know what I realized the other day? And I just noticed it again. Sometimes there's packs packs in The Sims, like Horse Ranch, that genuinely feel like they were added like yesterday. And then I look at the world list and it's like all the way, like there's like 5 worlds that come after it. Like, what do you mean? Horse Ranch released yesterday. Like, why? Where did all the other worlds come from? Wait, did I build it on this lot? Or this one? I don't remember. I think it was this one. Pretty sure. But yeah, I'm just every single time I'm just confused. That's you with growing together. Exactly. Like it's so weird. Oh, eco lifestyle, same. Because eco lifestyle, also remember that was like about the time that I was really getting started with content creation properly. And like I was so excited. It was my first Sims trailer that I got to like react to as a content creator. Um what no. There's no way Horse Ranch is 3 years old. Really? 3 years? I'm genuinely concerned with my perception of time right now. Like I thought maybe 2 at max? 3 years? July 20th, 2023. I at loss for words. Genuinely at loss for words. Speaking of being at loss for words. Hold on. Is there a description? I didn't even read the description. I was immediately just. Okay, yes, there's a description. Let me read it. Because what the hell? Okay. Wynn has always had a love for plants, and with her plant shop, she gets to share the love with others. She grows houseplants, vegetables, and flowers and in and on her house and packs them up to deliver them to eager customers. Oh my God. I'm just like, what do you mean? I I I know that I'm supposed to say something when I'm touring. I know that I'm supposed to deliver commentary. But right now, TXT has stopped working. What the hell? This is insane. Like, not just the fact that you did very well with the shell, because let's get, I mean, that's, just so clear. But this style and like all the details that you've added to it. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome in. This style and like the container, modern, like eco vibes, just mind is blown. Like to even see the shell and think, oh, this is let's go for that style. Like to have this vision. I am actually blown away. This is phenomenal. Okay, so there's a couple of things. So this would be the front of the lot, I'm assuming, because this is where the front door is. But on the side here, this is where the truck is, and I love the details here as well. Like the fact that you went out of your way to go into debug and get the truck and then like add all these boxes in here and like the what is that called? Dirt and stuff and like the flower seeds here and then having a plant ready to go as well. It just looks so real. It really looks like it's lived in, and I think with your backstory, that fits so well. Too many plants? No. Never. That doesn't exist. Then I came to my senses and added more plants. Good job. I'm proud of you for coming to your senses. And I'm happy that you did, because honestly, there's not enough. I mean, not enough. I mean, there's a perfect amount, but like there's never enough plants. Your first quote. It's a good quote, let's be real. No, but this is actually like I am genuinely mind blown. The whole concept of adding like the roof terrace like this, and also the fact that you managed to work with the roofs here by just adding the half walls like this and then having the railing here and just having that, like every single bit I see, I'm like, damn, that is smart. So smart. Love the stairs here on the side. That's a great placement to get to the rooftop. So like right next to the front door. I want to go take a look inside. Oh, the inside already looks so nice as well. Okay, so when we get through the front door, we have a nice, lovely hallway with all the clutter and everything. Wait, this is so smart. I don't think I've ever thought to put shelving like really low and then put the shoes on top of it. But also, I was already wondering this window on the outside. I was wondering if you did that on purpose to give it like that open feeling. Also, hi, Jeffrey, welcome in. It's good to see you. And Tia, welcome in. It's good to see you. But I love that. That kind of brings in that outdoor to the indoor vibe, which fits very well with the theme. So all the details, my goodness. What do you mean? Sorry, I'm just, how does it look so spacious? This is such a tiny shell. Okay, so you come in, we have this nice hallway. Then from here, we go into the kitchen area. We have a little coffee corner on this side. Oh my God, this is cute. Is that gallery art? I think so, because I don't think I've ever seen that painting, but maybe I just completely missed it. But I also, yeah, exactly. I would have never thought to place the kitchen in this particular area. But that's actually really smart. That creates such a nice open kitchen. Adding this in, yo, I'm stealing everything. Is Love Struck really? I don't think I've ever seen that one before. It's gorgeous. Okay, but listen, I'm stealing this, okay? Going around the corner like that, fucking brilliant. Just this whole kitchen layout, the design, the colors, everything. Also, this. Hello? This pantry? Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. I hope you're doing well. This is flippin' brilliant. Literally. I am I'm at loss for words. I'm just seeing more things that is making me a loss for words. Okay, so over here we have a lovely living room set up with the doors into that patio space, which I can't wait to see what you've done with the legs. Sounds weird, but you know what I mean. I think it is so smart what you've done here to add the bed on a platform like this and kind of give it like the canopy around it. It totally separates the bed from the rest of the room, even though it's just one big open space. Yeah, it looks built in, exactly. And I love that you have so many posters and things on the wall and everything. The color scheme is chef's kiss. I love the greens and then like the pops of like orangey pink, like the salmon everywhere. So good. These I think are from the Greenhouse Haven kit, if I remember correctly. Oh, I hate that when I copy, like it doesn't actually show me the one that I just copied. Actually, is this Tea Time Solarium? No, Greenhouse Haven. This is so cute. All the details with the lights around the door and everything. It is so well done. I love like literally every single bit of this. All the clutter everywhere. Like I said, the color scheme. Okay, so then we go out from here onto that patio, and then you've created two greenhouses that are like partially open, partially closed. This is where your sim like grows all her plants, and then sells them to their customers. So smart. Like we have two doors here on the side to actually enter both of the greenhouse sides, and then obviously here in the middle, you could also add planter boxes or just have it like this, where it looks like there's permanently plants growing. Just, I literally mind boggled. And then the fact that you added so much extra space on the rooftop as well. Also, here we have a bathroom, which also very smartly laid out. Very, 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 very smart thinking here. Using the diagonal walls, because technically in The Sims, diagonal walls are larger than one tile. What do you want to do with the ads? I think I'm almost done. So I think we could go into ads as soon as I'm done with this shell challenge. I think that will be okay, because the ads will run in like 1.5 minutes. And I think the bathroom was the last part that I needed to look at. Love it. Literally obsessed with this space. Phenomenal. I agree with you. I think this is one of um like your favorite builds, but also one of my favorite builds. This is so well done. I remember when Eco Living came out and they had no Tiny Living came out and they had a house that had a similar style in the promo. And ever since I've been like, oh, wish I could build something like that, but I never know how to nail this. You nailed it to the T and beyond. It is so good. I think it is time to give a massive round of applause. What is the Easter egg? Oh my God, yeah. Did I miss something? Did I miss an Easter egg? I'll snooze the ads one time because I my mind immediately went to Project Hail Mary. I missed that illustration, but that is so good. That is so good. Oh, I love that so much. Oh, that's phenomenal. That's perfect. Thank you for pointing that out. And also Salt Lamp. I love that. Like, I mean, Salt Lamps also just look really good, but I love that very continuously there are Salt Lamps and shell challenges. But yeah, you did phenomenal. Thank you so much for joining the show. Thank you for literally blowing my mind straight out of my head. I love this build so much. This is, I'm genuinely, I don't know how you've done this. This is sorcery. Genuine sorcery. But thank you so much for joining. Next up, we will have Silvano. I think I'll just quickly already find your build on the gallery and find the right lot for it because I snoozed the ad. So now we have like 4 minutes before they start. But I'll do the tour after the break because I don't want to squeeze in your tour in like 4 minutes, but then at least I can already find it. Let's see. This would be, ooh, where is this? Oh, this is Eco Living. I know exactly where this is. It's the 30 by 20, and I know which neighborhood as well. I haven't been to Evergreen Harbor in a while. I'm excited. I just saw the self-care check. I was actually thirsty, so thank you. I had a really salty dinner. It was very delicious, but I'm like ridiculously thirsty now. Scott is eating with a friend, so I made girl dinner. I got like kimchi noodles, like instant noodles, and then I added surimi and fresh kimchi to it. And then on the side, I made some courgette and spinach, and I just baked it with a whole bunch of garlic. And then as a little addition, I got kimchi chicken dumplings, and I pan fried them. And then like all that together was honestly a pretty decent meal. I'm actually really full. But it felt like pretty balanced because I was like, I have the soup, I have the carbs, I have the veggies, I have the surimi and a little bit of chicken in the dumplings. Like it felt like a very well-rounded meal, even though it was kind of just all random things I still had left in my house. Let's see. I think it's either one of these, right? Or is the sunflower neighborhood here? I always forget. Until I actually load into it, I think it's over here. I'm pretty sure it's over here. But then the question is, I think it's might be this lot. Many ingredient meals. Yeah, I like it too. This was good. But I got frozen dumplings. Yes. Oh, I think actually this is the perfect lot. I will not place it yet because I don't want to see any spoilers of the lot before we go on to break time, because then I will actually start touring it and I'll just be too excited to have a little sneak peek. And also the ads are going to start in like 1.5 minutes and the ads run for 3 minutes, so that in total would make for a perfect 5-minute break. So I'm quickly going to go stretch. I'm gonna like kind of stand up, probably pet my cats, stuff like that. So if you're hanging out here, make sure to also take a quick breaky. Get yourself something to drink, something to snack. Also do a little stretchy, use the bathroom, something like that. But if you want to check in the meantime how cute you are today, how cozy. That's a lie. I'm way cuter than that. I am pretty cozy. If I'm burnt crisps again, Overcooked tater tot. Okay, you know what? I think the bot's telling me to go take a break. I'll talk to you guys in 5 minutes. So enjoy the breaky. Hello, I'm back. Hold on. Forgot to fix my lip gloss. Dude, you want to watch shell challenges too? She's like, I'm so ready. Give me all the shells. You want to sit on my lap? Hmm? Not Toot unlurking me. Toot, do you hear that? You're getting people out of lurk. Just because they want to say hi to you. Oh, I love how she's also standing like right in front of my keyboard. She's not coming on my lap. She's like, no, because if I go sit on your lap, you can continue streaming. And if you continue streaming, that means that you're not petting me. She's like, I'm going to stand in the way as much as I can because then you actually give me attention. I even put her bed back on my desk so she can sleep on my desk because she's been like Velcro plus the past few days. I think it's because it got cold again, but obviously she already shed her winter coat. So I think she's just a bit cold. So she continuously wants to be like attached to me. It's actually ridiculous. Now she's sitting in front of the screen, but it's fine. I can still see things. So I think we're okay. Okay, so we're going to place the lot. I am very excited to see the next shell. Also, I think we will definitely be able to get through all the shell challenges so far. Is she doing it since about a week? Yeah, I would say so. I mean, also, what is up with the glitching on my screen? She's always been a huge Velcro kitty, but it's increased in the past week. But yeah, it's been really cold. So I think that's the main reason. My fave thing about my Billa was going first person view and seeing the sunlight on the glass parts. Ooh, yes. Oh, I will do that in the end. I'm already really curious to see what you mean with that. But it's very different from your usual style, and you love the colors, and it's completely functional. Okay, let's go. Wait. I'm having another confuse. Where is my shell? What? Yo, this is so cool. Oh my god. Matthias, Automod did not like that. um Automod was like, hell no. I see what you did there. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Let me think. I think he has his own. Automod fears me. I think so, yeah. Oh, I love that Mimbim. That sounds really cozy. That sounds really cozy. This is yet again. I am speechless. Literally speechless. This roofing, how, what? I see. Matthias, thank you so much for the 69 biddies. I appreciate it. Thank you. I, blown away. Actually blown away with everything that I'm seeing here. I have so many questions on like how even did you do this? The roofing is so futuristic and modern. And like all the glass everywhere. I can see what you said about loving to go first person on this one. Because I already can imagine what it's gonna look like, and I'm very stoked to do that at the end. So I'll definitely go first person and walk through the build, but phenomenal landscaping as well, by the way. It's like not overdone. It's very realistic. I love using how you use the terrain paint and how you kept everything so light. This all feels very real. It's such a small shell, and somehow this feels like such a large villa. I am very stoked to see the inside. So let's actually go inside. So over here, this is, I think, the front door, which is where we have the main entrance. I love that you used the legs like this. Sounds weird again. Also, Hex, thank you so much for the 17-month resub. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Please enjoy all of your subby perks for a whole month more. Thank you so, so much. Also, I hope you're doing really well. It's really good to see you. This is using this as some sort of like hyper modern glass terrarium, I guess is the best word for it. I see you place lights. I really quickly want to see what that looks like at night. Yeah. Oh, this is so nicely lit at night. It like exactly highlights what you want to see. Oh, that's so good. Also, Fat Booty, welcome in. I hope you're doing well. It is good to see you. So we immediately walk into the living space. Oh, the color scheme. I can already see what you mean with the window, but like I can't wait to see that first person as well. But the color scheme you went for, the greens with like the soft oak wood, very beautiful. And then this kitchen layout. Oh my goodness. It has everything. That is so, so neat. So well done. And again, also very smart layout with like splitting it up with this divider like this. And then we have a nice nook back here. And then over here we have a read. Oh my God, that reading corner. The way I would not be anywhere else in my house. Like I could have a sofa, doesn't matter. I would be here in this chair reading my little booksies. Oh, it's so pretty. I love how light it is. Like it's literally sunlit, doesn't even cover it. In Dutch we would say zonovergoten. It's like overpoured with sunlight. And then over here we have a nice bedroom. Again, very pretty color scheme. Oh, I like the wardrobe like this. And then having the two legs like this in the bedroom. It's like seeing into that adds so much nice greenery. Very pretty. And then over here we have the bathroom. Love that window in the bathroom, this corner with the plant like that. Exactly. Yeah, it looks really spacious. It looks really, really spacious. Like there's a bathtub combo in here. Actually, mind blown. Oh, wait. I was assuming it was for a single wait, hold on. You made this into a 2-bedroom house? How did you do that? It has everything. It's not like you just didn't have a living room or anything, or like no kitchen or no dining table. Like, it's a 2-bedroom house. I'm actually like what? How did you even do that? Love this bedroom as well, by the way. Absolutely stunning color scheme with the purple. It has everything. Like this bedroom also has a dresser and a desk and just. So that means that this could be technically 3 Sims could live in this house. That's actually wild. Especially considering there's quite a lot of outdoor space as well. So I think if you played here with 3 Sims, it wouldn't even feel that cramped. And then I love that this bedroom has access to like a private patio where they can also paint. No, thank you so much for saying that. I am in love with your shell. You did so well on this. Like actually, mind is blown. I want to do that first person thing. Hold on. I want to see the sunlight hit. Right, Burb, the corner window in the bathroom just makes that whole bathroom feel so much bigger. Oh, look at this. Imagine, okay, so I'm just going to take a little napsy, okay? So I'm just going to sit down on my sofa. And now I'm just going to lay down. I'm just gonna have a little napsy and enjoy the sun pouring in through the windows. Look above the desk. Okay. You mean the pride flag? Because I did see that. Or is it something else? Because I did see this, which by the way, I love. I love, love, love. Or is there something else that I missed? You mean here? I also the window here, by the way. Holy shit. I didn't even realize that was there as well. This is so good. Can I change the light of day? Does the light like change? I mean, obviously the light changes in the house with the time of day changing. I don't think there's any sunlight hitting. Oh, now the sunlight is hitting here. Oh, hold on. No, that is actually going to be very pretty. I love that I love that bedroom too. I love the whole house. I just want to take one last peek inside with the sunlight hitting like this. Oh, now it hits that side. Look at that. Yeah, I would like to move in, please. Um this is so well done. Also, you know what I really love, and this is something that I say every single time I do shell challenges, um, is that you guys do stuff with the game that I would never even consider doing. So, for example, what you did here is you used the roof wall. Like, you very purposefully raised up the roof a lot to create the illusion that there's some sort of a second floor on this house. And then you use lower roofs here, and then you use like these roofs, and like you basically created walls out of roofs, which is something that I don't think I've ever even thought to do. And like having the roof sort of lean on the beams like this, and just everything together is like you genuinely use the roofs in such a creative way. And that's why I love doing shell challenges, because every single time someone does something, I'm like, damn, I never thought to do that. And that can literally range from things like using swatches on the dirt, like patches thingies. I was like, I don't think I even knew there were swatches. And then with this is like using roofs as walls. I'm like, I never thought to do that. So yeah, I always feel like I'm learning a lot when I'm doing shell challenges. So thank you for teaching me something new and like giving me new inspiration. Because I shall definitely be using this at one point. Whose shell it is? This is from Silvano. I'll just put the gallery ID. It's also up in the corner, but I can imagine that it's a little bit small. I just posted the gallery ID in the chat as well for anyone if you want to download the build. But yeah, I think it is time for a huge round of applause. Thank you so much for joining. I had a wonderful time touring this shell. And it really looks like you had fun doing it as well. It really shows that you put so much time and effort into this. So thank you. Thank you for joining. Mind is blown away. Literally, you guys are mind blowing me. That means that Carolina's shell is next. So let me actually get that. And also that means that the one from Yule is currently the last one on the list. So after this we have Teyuki, and then we have Yule's shell. So Yule, I'm just giving you the heads up. And we are actually going pretty fast today. It does indeed help that it's a small shell challenge. I wasn't sure. Like, I didn't want to assume. Almost done. Okay. Well, you got 2 more tours before yours is up. So that should be okay, I guess. Ooh, where is this? Is this Moonwood Mill? The werewolf world? I feel like it might be, but I think Moonwood Mill. Judging by the trees. It's a 30 by 30. Oh, lots in the caption. I didn't read the caption yet. I was like, let me see if I can guess it. An abandoned building or a small shop. This shop has only just started, and the finishing touches are a bit in progress. Lot is Prowler's Patch in Moonwood Mill. Okay, let's. I don't think I've ever done maybe once a shell in Moonwood Mill. Not many people. I always click the wrong button. Not many people built there. I'm already really intrigued now. Again, very different style. Which is oh, I love doing shells. It just makes me. That's Forgotten Hollow, bro. Wrong occult. Hold on. 30 by 30. It's that one. I love doing shell challenges. It's so fun. Forgotten who? First build in the world too. Yeah, it's a fun world though. Like if you look around it, it's actually really pretty. I like it. I like it. It's very Twilight Core, yeah. It's very much giving forks. Hold on. Completely different vibe. But again, so good. Also, can I just point something out? I adore that you lined up the terrain paint with the terrain paint from the world. Like, it is. That's one of those little details, Jen, that just makes me so happy because it's also really difficult. Because the Sims team is notorious for placing terrain paint in the potentially weirdest ways possible. So the fact that you lined it up and that you did it in a way that actually feels like it makes sense. Already 10 out of 10. Also, it is a shop that recently opened, you said. Yeah, they really hate us for, like, genuinely. They just torture us with that one. Okay, so I see a lot of, like, scraps and stuff. And a bonfire. I like it. A little spot to sit for everyone on the outside. But yeah, I mean, only the fact that you did that already gives the landscaping like a 20 out of 10. But apart from that, you also did a really good job on the landscaping. Like, it fits into the environment really well. If you were on this lot actually playing and you didn't have the white border around it, I think it would actually be really hard to tell where the lot was ending. Because the landscaping you did with the types of trees and the types of plants and stuff you chose fits in very nicely. So I like that a lot. Sorry. I also like that the entrance is actually kind of at the back. I have a feeling like this shop is... I wonder what they're selling. I have some questions. But right now the shop is closed. But you can open it if you're here. There's some bikes here from the people that biked over here. I love that this building looks so distressed. I usually build family homes, but this time I had this type idea and I built it quite quickly. Really? I would have never guessed that at all. It, like, already on the outside there's so many details and stuff. And I love that you went for something that is out of your comfort zone, like something you don't regularly build. Because I feel like shell challenges are truly the perfect opportunity to try that. Because you already have a wacky shape anyway. So, like, why not kind of just work with that and try a wacky theme as well? But I love all the graffiti on the outside everywhere. And also, I love that this, for anyone who doesn't know, this is an item from City Living that allows your Sims to do their own graffiti wall. So if you're here, you can actually do that. I also like how you can't, like, you blocked it off very smartly. It's really hard to see what's going on the inside. So I guess that means it's just time to go see what is going on the inside. Ooh, wait, hold up. This shop looks lovely. Wait, this is so cute. Okay, so you enter here. Yo, this is amazing. It's like a boba, and I'm guessing maybe candy or cake shop or something. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome in. I hope you're doing well. This is so nice. I see there's just a bunch of plants back here. I like it. And then we have some storage that potentially is hiding some secrets. Just old stuff. You know, when you find an abandoned building and you want to turn it into a beautiful shop, you just got to hide the old stuff. The candy is gone. Yeah, I was already thinking that this probably, because I know that this is the candy display, but it's debug items. They tend to despawn on the gallery sometimes. It's a bug. But okay, so there's supposed to be a bunch of candy, I guess, in this display then. I was genuinely like, oh, I didn't mean to place a wall there. I was really expecting suspicious activity. Yeah. Oh, I love this. Oh, this is great. That's the secret bookcase door. And then back here, we have like a little apartment for the owner with a bathroom. Very nice. And just like a little space for them to maybe take a little nap or sit down, have a little snacksy. But I love that you use the bookcase door for it. That fits so well because that makes it like work really well in the cafe theme. Where's that door from? I think it is a reward, but I think it's base game, but I think it was from the reward event. Yeah, it's from the Lost Legacies event. There, by the way, speaking of events, there is an event going on in game right now. If you don't want to miss out on the items, but you also don't want to play through it or do all the check-ins, I think you can use UI cheats. But yeah, this was from the Lost Legacies event. But I love this. I did not expect this on the inside at all, but I'm really pleasantly surprised. We have a little public bathroom here as well. Again, also very smartly using that diagonal here to be able to put this like this and it be functional. It's only checking this time. So, okay, we just opened the game and nothing more. Perfect. Okay, so guys, remember to open your game. I know, Jane, same. I hate that you can't do it later. Don't even have to load a save. Well, perfect. I can do that. I can do that. But this is so nice. And this also feels so realistic. Like someone just kind of finds an abandoned building and then they just kind of try to make it work with what they have. So they clean it up as much as they can and they turn it into this lovely candy boba coffee shop. There's even the candy machine. So I guess like if you do run this as a business, you can just make new candy. Like if you download this shell and want to play in it. Yes, this coffee bar placement with like adding the counters to it is very nice. I really like that. I really, really like that. Is there anything like a detail, something that you feel like I've missed or that I definitely should see? Because I love this build. I think you did a wonderful job at turning something like, I think you did something which is really difficult. You took two completely different styles, like a cozy coffee shop and like super abandoned building, and you somehow made it work in a shell challenge that already had a weird shape. That is really impressive. Like, I really want you to know that this is not an easy feat. This was also not an easy shell challenge. And you turned it into something that looks so good. So very, very, very well done. Yeah, I love the mix of styles. And the roofing is chef's kiss. Like the roofing on this build was not easy because of all the weird bump outs and stuff. You did a phenomenal job. So I think it is time for a huge round of applause for Carolina. Thank you so much again for joining. I had a wonderful time touring this show, and I love what you did with it. So thank you, thank you, thank you for joining. That means that up next we have Tayuki. Hold on. Let's see. And let's see if I can guess where the build is. Secretly, that's like also one of my favorite parts of shell challenges. It's like such a silly part, but guessing where every lot is, it's just so fun. Also, thank you all so much for all like being so engaging and in chat, like every single time you see something you like, saying it and sharing your observations and giving all the rounds of applause and stuff. Oh no. Yeah, we're back. We might have to do another restart. Okay, well, at least we now know that a restart does fix it. I'll go through the main menu first, just to do it in steps so that, I don't know, The save and exit feature on The Sims also has bugs and issues, so I'll just go like this. But we are fine. We still have like 50 minutes left. At least. And we only have 2 more shells, so we should be good. That goes for anyone, by the way, if you're hanging out here and you haven't redeemed your shell tour, but you actually would like to still do that, but you were debating if you should because the queue was long. Feel free to redeem it still. I definitely still have time to tour it. If we are done with the shell challenges, I might just switch to some gaming. Okay, I'm just gonna restart the game again. This is a really annoying bug though. The gallery breaking is actually like low-key not what we want. Okay. I'm pressing play again, so the game is restarting. So silly. It's like the gallery just kind of like loses connection or something. It's like, nah, you know what? We're no longer working. Too bad for you. But yeah. I'm already super happy in general with the fact that a restart just fixed it. Because for a second earlier in stream, I was really scared. I was like, what if the gallery doesn't work? Like I already moved the shell challenges with 1 week. And then second week, gallery doesn't work. Like I was already seeing the situation right itself. I was like, oh God, no. But thank God it worked. So I'm assuming this will be fine. Should work now, right? Like what if? That would have been so sad. Because also then I legit wouldn't have known what to do. Like, you thought you tricked me, but I'll always be annoying as heck. True. Yeah. The thing is, when I started playing the game, it wasn't as annoying. It wasn't perfect. Don't get me wrong. The gallery has never been perfect. But I think do you guys remember when they had the sparked challenges? This is like a long time ago, so it feels like a blast from the past. But they had these sparked events where you could like, they would have an event or something and then you could upload builds for the particular event. I feel like that's where the gallery started going downhill because they added a feature to it and it just fucked everything up. Like your builds could be highlighted and people use that because that was the time where you could also still see how many followers and stuff you had on the gallery. That just made people hungry for exposure. Like everyone started kind of abusing that feature to showcase builds, and like people were even uploading builds that had absolutely no relation to the challenge and then tagging it with sparked because they just wanted to be seen. And yeah, it was a whole thing. I can show you because I actually submitted some builds at the time. And some of them did actually get a lot of downloads. Also, it seems to be working again, so that's good. I can show you like what that looked like. I think if I go to most popular, look, this. You can't see followers anymore since like 3 years at this point. So it's been a really long time. Yeah. People really use the gallery as social media. But yeah, I have this one, which by the way, okay. I know that the title has a typo in it. I wrote the word medieval wrong. But do you guys want to see something fun? This is like one of my biggest flexes ever. So this was uploaded on March 12th, 2020. 2020, okay? Realize this, yeah? You guys ready? That was like my biggest flex for such a long time. Like this is like a long time ago, okay? Like mind you, she had no idea who I was at the time. Like I made this with her shell challenge. And then she commented. And I remember nearly fainting. I was like, ah. I couldn't believe it. I literally called my best friend. I was like, oh my God. And now looking back at that, it's so funny because I don't know, it's just funny to me. Print it out and hang it up like a diploma. I should have done that. I should, because now it's not like it doesn't it's not like it doesn't matter to me as much anymore. But back then it mattered more, if that makes any sense. Like it still matters a lot, but like back then it was like out of this world. Like there was no way in my brain that that could happen. Fangirling is a full-time job. Okay, but do I then also have to like print our DMs and stuff? Because like where do I stop? Where does it become too much? Oh my God, Liv. That is a diabolical combination of emotes. Yeah, no. So like at this point, I feel like I have grown up a little bit. I didn't thought about you did that was unintentional combo. That's even better. Imagine printing this out with a typo in it. That would be painful, yeah. That'd be painful. But yeah, that's what it looked like. So I had a couple of houses that I submitted for the Spark challenges, including this village. Whoa, that has quite some downloads at this point. I didn't realize. I made like a winter village and stuff. It was really fun. I like the Spark challenges, but it kind of borked the gallery. After like ever since, I feel like it hasn't been working as well. Also, wait, hold on. I think we did tick off a shell challenge with redeeming the points. Because Create for Sims, you redeemed your shell as well. I remember seeing you do it. And I'm now all of a sudden my brain is like, hold on, that's the one we're missing. It did go down from 8 to like from 9 to 8 earlier when I said, "Oh, I think the channel points like shuffled." Oh no, wait, that was Palm Tree. Never mind. My brain is tired. We'll pretend that that was Palm Tree. You're so right. No. Oh, that's because I'm looking for a cat. There we go. I was like, don't you dare do this to me, gallery. Ooh, where is this? Oh, eco living. That scared me too. Me too. That scared me as well. But this is Evergreen Harbor. But then the question is, what lot is this? The sunflowers in the landscaping. It's a different lot than the other build is on, right? Yeah, it's next to it. I was already thinking, like, it's the same neighborhood, but different perspective. That's true. Better to check. That's true. Better to check. Because imagine if I had missed it. That would have been so sad. Okay, so we have this one, and then... and then we get to reload it. Why do I always press the wrong buttons? I swear to God. Okay, so I decided to make a modern house to try to hide the zebra shape while also basing the entire build on zebras by using a black and white palette. To diversify this color palette, I added gold and yellow tones inspired by the sunflowers in the landscaping. Ooh. Okay, I'm already really liking that color scheme. I can totally see that working. Like the vision is visioning. Also, the thing is, technically, the sunflowers in the landscaping, I think, only show if you upgrade this this area, because right now we don't have the sunflowers. And I don't think I can cheat that in build mode, but this world is still set to like the nasty eco footprint. Sorry, I'm just registering the show. Ah, they're in the build itself. Okay, 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 okay. I figured because I know if you upgrade this build or if you upgrade this neighborhood, this entire street will have sunflowers on it as well. So I figured maybe that's the part you mean. But yo, this is so good. Oh, I love the stripes here already. Oh, I can see that color scheme. Oh, sorry. I'm seeing so many details all at once. This is so pretty. I love the rooftop window. This is so good. Oh, the eco recycler thing. Wait, I don't think I've actually put that in a build for a very long time. But I love the way you placed it in sort of this like hideaway corner back here. And I like that the landscaping is very minimal and modern as well. I think that fits very nicely into this neighborhood. All of the sunflowers that you've placed, like I already noticed them back here as well. Very nice. Very nice. That's super cute. I'm like I can see where my shell was, but barely. I really have to like look. You did a phenomenal job on the roofing and making it look super clean. Because this build had weird bump outs. Yeah, let's go check on the inside. Oh. Okay, okay, okay. So, wait, is that window and that door, do they belong to each other? Like, is that from the same pack? I don't think I've ever noticed. I mean, I can't really pick a window like this, but it's so frustrating. That's a better build by bug, by the way. That's not an in-game bug. Both from Eco Living, really. I don't think I've ever noticed that window. Whoa. There's so much space in here. And I love the color scheme. I agree. The yellow and the gold details are such a nice complementary color to the black and the white. Okay, so if you enter here, you immediately enter into the bigger like living area. We have a very nice and modern kitchen back here. A dining table. A nice living area back here. Also the pegboards with like the sort of coffee table that's mounted to the wall. Very nice. I like the little music nook. So. Thank you so much for the 16 months. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Please enter all of your subby perks for a whole month more. Thank you so much. The sunflower legs, I'm literally obsessed. Like the fact that you can see them from the inside and that they're like just decoration on the outside. That's so pretty. I know, like it looks so spacious. That's what I thought as well. Also, you use this ginormous light. Like, I know you sized it down, but still, that's impressive. Because I don't think I've ever been able to use that light and make it look good. And here it just looks like it belongs there. Makes total sense. Then back here, we have a nice bathroom, which, by the way, whoa. This house has an outdoor shower. Technically, this is an outdoor shower. But it doesn't feel outdoor. That would be cold in winter if you live somewhere where it's cold. But let's just assume that it's not cold here. That is brilliant. Splitting it up like that. Because that actually makes it a fully functional bathroom. Mind is blown. Literally, yeah, that's a big brain move. And then from the kitchen, we have another door that goes into the bedroom. The curtains like this around the bed frame is actually stunning. That is very pretty. And then you realize there was the outside too. Yeah, but I love that you actually realized that because I don't think I would ever realize that. I'd have just been like, okay, whatever. I can't fit it into this room. The fact that you realized that there was an outdoor space that you could use to just sort of like trick it is brilliant. So well done. This bedside table, love, absolutely love these windows, love like this whole setup here. Absolutely love, just obsessed. Mm. I just realized you place the pegboards right at as they're like literally they look like the backboard of the desk. That's very smart. I don't think I've ever seen anyone do that. Like everyone puts them higher up. But that looks very nice actually. I might steal that idea from you. Um and then over here, like I said, I love that recycling corner with the backup generator and everything. That feels so realistic. I am genuinely blown away. Again, it is such a beautiful color scheme. I love how you so consistently went for the black and white and like the zebra theme, but it doesn't look overwhelming or anything. It looks very clean. But like the inside looks very cozy. The outside looks very clean. And the whole color scheme and everything. Like this is perfect. Yes, so many of you made like the greenhouses in the legs. I love it. Oh, the gallery ID for this one. Hold on, I'll put it in chat. There we go. Also, welcome in. I hope you're doing well. I felt like I had to sneeze, but I didn't. You guys are truly the planties. No, for sure. Like, really. You guys are all committed to the planty theme. I am genuinely blown away. Also, I love that, like this part, the rooftop window, because that's just, imagine having that in your house. Oh, that must be so nice in summer. Just having like a little greenhouse. Your shell hashtag. Oh, if you want all the information for the shell, there you go. There's not really a shell hashtag, to be honest, because I always tour through channel points. I'm just now realizing that it might be useful to have a shell hashtag because then other people can also find all the submissions to the shell. But I didn't make a shell hashtag, so I don't think people used any. Unfortunately, sorry. I just realized now how that would also be easy for reverse searching for people. Um, but next time, I'll add a shell challenge hashtag. I promise. That's actually a really good point. But I think it is time to give a yeah, I think quite some people named it just zebra shell or something. So maybe if you look for that, you might still be able to find it. But yeah, I think it is time for a huge round of applause for Tayuki. Thank you so much for joining. I love what you did with like the concept of making it very modern on the outside, but then still turning it so warm and homey on the inside. I love that it's another like eco lot, but even though it is another eco lot, like it is so different to the one that we saw earlier. Like I feel like they go together in the same neighborhood very well, but it's completely different styles. Love it. Genuinely love it. Like you so many smart things, and like you were saying earlier, how does this not feel cramped? Like the whole space just feels very spacious. Everything in the inside, it genuinely just feels like a cozy house, but not too full. And the shower part is just pure genius. Really pushed you outside of your box. I'm so happy to hear that. It really shows creativity. I think that's, I know that I've said it many times, but like I love that so much about shell challenges, that you really get to see people try things, and you know, sometimes look at the game a different way because the shape isn't really what they had envisioned or what they're used to, or like the shape doesn't allow for what they regularly build. And you really see people push themselves creatively, and it usually ends up being like their own favorite build or something that like they really felt like they pushed themselves. So yeah, I love touring them. So thank you so much for entering. I had a really good time checking this one out as well. And that means we have a one left, which is Yule. Um Ooh. Zebra Summer Camp. Let me see. Where is this lot? Can I spot it? Oh, it's in the description. Brindleton Bay, 30 by 20, upper right corner. Thank you, because I did not recognize that lot at all. Like, at all. I did not see it. I was thinking, is it like the New World? Adventure Awaits World? But then I was like, no, that doesn't make any sense. It doesn't look right. Okay, let's see. Upper right corner. What was it? 30 by 20, right? Or not? Yeah. So I'm guessing that's then. Dachshund Creek. I like that lot though. I have built there quite a bunch. But I think it was the colored trees that were throwing me off, but I think you built it in season. So when I was looking at it, it had the colored trees in the background. Did it not? I just made that up. Actually, it didn't. I just completely made that up. I don't know why I thought, because you can actually see the thingy back here. Which I should have known that was Brindleton Bay. Your lot distracted me. Your shell challenge is too good. You don't own seasons? What? Wait, that's actually quite exceptional. As in, I feel like seasons is one of those packs that like everyone has. No snow, fair enough. Wait a second. This looks fun. Can I go here? Can I go to this summer camp, please? I like it already. Oh, there was more in the description. Yes. Oh my God. Sorry. I see your build is too distracting. Welcome to Zebra Summer Camp. All the zebra curlies and girlies is gender neutral in this one. Everyone included can have their perfect summer here. Enjoy. Okay. So it is for all the girlies. Again, gender neutral term in this sentence. This is clearly for all the zebra girlies. This is where you can go zebra back riding. But I love this. This genuinely already looks really fun. Like, it is giving summer camp very much. And I like it. Okay. Love the landscaping. Love the backyard here with the playground and everything and the swing set. And then in the front, we have our zebra boxes. It does sound wrong. I agree. But I don't think you're supposed to ride a zebra. This is where you can go zebra petting and zebra feeding. Also, I'm curious to see what you did with the inside here already, because I like how you covered that up very smartly. Because I do not see the legs. There's no zebra legs. I already really like this. Also love what you've done with the train paint and everything. I love it when people do that, when you like add the little bits and bobs of like worn terrain around places where you would assume people often walk. That just makes a lot feel so like lived in. Not sure zebras are very pettable. I actually don't know either. I don't think they are, but maybe here they are. Maybe here they are. Okay, let's have a peek on the inside. Ooh, okay. Oh, wait. Oh, hold on. I see smart things happening here. So if we enter in a really cozy common space for all the people that are here at camp. So there's a place to hang your coat, put your shoes. Then there is a big table with a bunch of activities. Wait, that's really cute. I love that. And then there is a cozy living space with a fireplace as well. Is this meant to be in the middle of the room? Or do I need to move it to somewhere? Do I need to sneak that? Or is it just magic? It's creative intent. Okay. So at this camp, you can listen to floating music, which is really cool. It's like unlike any camp you've ever been to. It's really special. No, but genuinely, I really like this cozy corner. Like, I can just see them all like reading their little books, having like, I don't know, a nice cup of tea by the fireplace in the evening, stuff like that. Then over here we have the kitchen. Wait, you also put the kitchen in the head. Oh, I like that. I really like how the kitchen fits in the head. That sounds really strange, but you know what I mean. And I like the cottagecore vibe and the light blue color scheme. It's very cute. And then having the big open doors to like the outside area where everyone can just sit and have food. It's a very smart way to have like the activity table on the inside, but it's a summer camp. So like obviously when they have dinner, they'll just go sit outside. That makes a lot more sense actually. And then over here, you can go like sneak around the piano. And then we have our bathroom. So there's a bathroom with a shower, little sink, and the toilet. I like that you split it up. If you actually end up playing on this lot, your Sims won't continuously have that issue where like one person is showering and then the other person wants to use the bathroom and then they get all awkward and stuff, which actually makes a lot of sense for a summer camp as well. And then this. I already kind of saw a little sneak peek from the side, but the fact that you made 2 dorm rooms where you've placed the beds like this is brilliant. I don't think it's functional. I don't think your Sims can actually climb on here, but like realistically speaking, Sims like in real life, you would probably be able, like if you had like a little ladder that could go up and down or something on the side, obviously you would be able to sleep in here. Yeah, exactly. We'll just pretend that you can get in. But that's so cute. Like using the legs to just add bunk beds. That means that you have officially managed to cram 8 beds into this particular shell. That's a record and also very impressive. Like what? How did you that I don't think I would have ever thought to do that. Exactly, it's not unrealistic to have the ladder at the bottom instead of the side. So this would make perfect sense IRL. And then I love that they're like next to a window so they have nice view on the plants. It's not like super claustrophobic. Because that would have, like, if that was a solid wall, that would have been a little bit intense, but now they're just right next to a window, so it doesn't feel as scary. And then they have their own little sink as well to just do some like brush their teeth and stuff in the evening. They have an activity table here, and then here they have a sink as well, and then they have a school project and an easel. So there is genuinely so much skill building in this show as well. There's like piano, they can read books. There's a lunchbox. They can I mean, technically do horseback riding if you get horses here. They have the playground equipment. There's obviously the cooking and stuff. There's so much to do here. This would be a great summer camp. Like, I know that I said it when I saw the thing right as I loaded in, like, this looks fun. Can I go here? But it genuinely looks like fun. I would go here. We were in a zoo once on safari for record. In that part, open windows in car were allowed. And once one zebra basically stuck their head in our car. That was interesting. Maybe she actually wanted some pets, but there are a couple of times that it happened just once though. Usually don't do that. No, I don't think animals usually get really close to the cars in those safari parks. You has 8 beds. Your shell has 0. Well, 1 sofa. The horse pens are also true. The horses would walk into the house. They 100% would. Because those are Sims horses, so they would 100% go where they're not supposed to go. But I love this. You did such a fun take on the shell. Like, I love that you came up with a summer camp. Because that, again, is not the first thing that came to mind when I did the shell. Like, we've not seen anyone do the summer camp. So I think that proves that it was a very creative idea. And I don't know. It makes me happy. Makes me smile. And I think you did the floor plan brilliantly. Like, genuinely, you fit so much into this tiny shell challenge. So many skill building things. So many spaces to sit. Like, I can genuinely see 8 people being in this shell, even though it's so small. So very well done. Is botched though. I didn't have time. No, that's fair. But also, let's be real, the roof on the shell challenge was a little bit of a nightmare. So the fact that you did roofing that just looks good is a win in my book. You started at the beginning of stream. Shut up. What do you mean? That's like 2.5 hours less because you finished it like 15 minutes ago. You did this in 2 hours? I thought you were just finishing it. during stream. I didn't realize you started at the beginning of stream. That's actually insane. I think that deserves an even bigger applause. So everyone, make sure to like give a huge applause to you for completing this one in just 2 hours, and not just 2 hours, but also completing it and then making it look this good. For anyone who wants, I just posted the Yule's gallery ID in the chat as well. Thank you so much for joining. This was absolutely phenomenal. Genuinely mind is blown. Even more so now that you said that you did it in 2 hours. Like, I already loved it, but that's just wild. That does actually mark all of our shells done. We do have ads starting in like right about now. So I think that's perfect. That means that we managed to not only do all of them, but also do them before the next round of ads are rolling. Then the question is, what are we gonna do for the last bit of stream? Because we actually have some time left, like half an hour, 45 minutes, something like that, because it's also a Friday. So we don't have to wrap up exactly at 10, which I normally, especially on Tuesdays, because then I've had 2 really long days. But are you going to do a new shell? Not anytime soon. I usually do one per quarter / per 6 months. I don't think I'll do Town to City because I actually turn my Town to City streams into YouTube videos. So I would like to only do that when I can properly make it into a YouTube video. Like, I don't want to play in between. So I usually do like a full stream because then I can cut 2 to 3 videos out of that. I know, I wish I could play Loftia too. I was thinking Not So Berry, but gameplay in The Sims for only half an hour is not a lot. You don't get a lot done. I was thinking maybe just Minecraft Forever. Like, we can continue the storage build because we're like literally in the middle of a build. So, or Hosey. We could finish Hosey actually. Like, I think maybe we should be able to do that. We have what, 2 more rooms, I think. Love the Loftia video. Watched it yesterday. Let's go. I am happy that you liked it. I worked really hard on it. Okay, hold on. Because you guys are all doing the +1s in chat and it's confusing me. So I'll make a poll. Okay, I'll let the poll run for 3 minutes. That's about the time of the ads. I'll just quickly go here. I just added literally 2 options, by the way. Because I think Sims Not So Berry, I would like to do a full stream for it. Because then we can, like, properly play. I think for, like, if we were playing Not So Berry very regularly right now, I would be fine with, like, just hopping in for half an hour. But because we keep falling out of it, I feel like 30 minutes is just too short to really get back into the story again. Hosey would be cozy. Ooh, so many of you are saying Hosey. Damn. Okay. I see. Oh, Thomas, no. This community ties polls way too often, actually. Just recently, it's not been as bad. But I had to deal with tied polls for such a long time. So I'll hide the shell tour thingy. Oh my goodness, it's overwhelming. No, we're not doing too many polls recently either. That's true. That is true. Oh yeah, people love tying polls just to fuck with the streamer. They're like, haha, you're asking us, we'll not give you an answer. But no, you do not, Thomas. Actually, you guys are doing so well. I love you so much for not tying all the polls. So you absolutely do not need to start doing that. I can make polls. Oh, God. Why do I feel like chat and the mods are working together now? People do it intentionally. Yeah. Just because it's funny. Would love a random hollow poll sometimes. Me too, actually. I think that'd be fun. I think that'd be fun. Also, while we're waiting for the poll, although I think the poll's pretty clear, but just to be sure, I'll just let it run. Do you guys want to hear something very silly? Every single time I see myself in my OBS, I'm confused because I'm wearing eyeliner for the first time in like literal months. I haven't worn eyeliner in, I genuinely think like 3-4 months. I don't know why, but today I was like, today's an eyeliner day. And then I put it on and now I keep being confused with seeing myself because I haven't seen myself with eyeliner for so long. Making random polls pretty often because I thought that was the feature. Really? Hollow, that's actually so adorable. You being like, oh my god, I can make polls. That's so fun. I love that. Okay, so please continue. Because I actually love it when you make all the random polls. We also had the questions. True. I mean, we still do. It's just it's on the wheel. And we spin the wheel when we reach the daily goals. Okay, so we are gonna do Hosey then. Let me change the title. And switch the category. And go to Steam and open Hosey. That was such a good suggestion. I didn't think about that, but I think actually like we got so far in the game already, so oh, it needs an update. I'll just quickly update it. Into chat's preferences. Yes, I love that. Poll has ended. Time for a new one. Oh, yeah, I get that, Esther. I mean, to be fair, you can also open it with a button, a button in the activity feed thing. But it's so much easier with the / command. It's the same for prediction. I remember being so stressed when I like started new, like when I was a new streamer. I was so stressed about polls and prediction because I was like, I have to go to my dashboard and I click the button and whatever. And then someone told me about the / command and I was like, what do you mean? Yeah, target group research for free. Exactly. Also, oh my god, Seuss is indeed being very cute. While we wait for Hosey to update, it's like 25%. What is this game about? It's a very cozy like decoration game. Basically every single level, it's like an indie game, so it's not a very big like open world or anything. Like it's a small game with different levels, and every single level you start out with a space that's like really trashed, and you have to like clean it up and restore it and redecorate it. And there is some sort of a storyline where every space resembles a character in a storyline. You don't really know who the main character is though. So it's like, this is my sister's apartment. This is like my sister's ex-lover apartment. This is my sister's first college apartment. This was my apartment, like my first house. And it's very, very, very satisfying. Like it's a very, very relaxing, slow-paced, satisfying game about cleaning up and redecorating. So if you like building in The Sims, this is going to be like for sure a good match. I'm 100% sure that you guys will definitely love it. But yeah, we've already played through the first 5 levels, I think. But considering there's no like super linear storyline, you can kind of hop on to every level. And the concept's very easy. You start with something that you need to clean up and then you redecorate it. And that's basically it. It's at 70% with updating, by the way. Also, statement, I enjoy replying to polls. I'll agree with that one, actually. Thank you, Magic. It is very cozy. I love living in this thing. And I'm actually kind of happy that it's, like, I don't like that it's cold again. But now I get to wear this one more time. And I already felt like the season was over. Don't reply. I know. You'll same. I'm like, how do you not reply? I like this very much too. So I can tell all my secrets and even pick a color. So to say, I love you. See, Hollow has the polls. I have announcements. Doei. Should I rename myself to Paulos? Yes, please. Like, even if it's just in Discord. Like, I get not wanting to change your actual Twitch username, but like, That is phenomenal. How did you even, like, how your brain works in magical ways, and I love it. I love it so much. Make a poll about it. Next one. Should I change my name? It does actually sound cute as well. So true. Okay, sorry. I just wanted to give Seuss a little cuddle before we hop onto the game. She can look so displeased sometimes. She's like purring very loud, but then she's like, okay, hold on. Let me start up that game, and then I'm gonna have to go here. So, and then obviously go like that, and then make sure that you can see it. Who is neutral about polls? 3 people. 3 people. They're like, yeah, we don't really care. I mean, there's one person who says strongly disagree. And I have a feeling it's someone who said that purely to troll. I don't actually believe that you disagree. Does it not recognize? Oh, yeah, it does. Oh, I think I had this last time with Hosey as well. Oh, yeah, it does load. But sometimes it like freezes. So let me know if the game freezes for you guys, because then I might have to just do like a screen share instead of a game capture. True, Hollow. True. Good point. Okay. So this is the game. These are basically the levels, and like every single house that is in color we've already done, and then all the houses that have like some like cloth over it we haven't done just yet. And then this is the level that we're currently at. So we need to do 1, 2, 3, 4 more. Penthouse, the home of somebody who couldn't buy happiness. Interesting. The game is very cute. The art style of this game is beautiful as well. And like I said, it's a very satisfying game. Although, okay, there we go. Does this game have music? I don't remember. Audio. Okay, I already turned down the music, so it's just sound effects. Okay, perfect. Oh, this level is black and white. Interesting. I don't think we've seen that before. Okay. We need to do something with this. I picked it up and now I can't put it back down. Oh, there we go. Okay, hold on. Okay, I think it might be faster if I just pick everything up and then do the floor. Also, I'm intrigued by the fact that this level is in black and white. Do I throw this as well? Do I just put it on the side for now? I'll put that TV on the side as well. Rosanna versus Roomba. Winner gets to keep the row part of their name. So you bet I'm winning. I mean, without me, the Roomba couldn't even do his job properly, as you can see. Haha, I'm blocking you. Idiot. Ooh, this is smooth. Intriguing how it's black and white, huh? Yes, it is. I have a feeling like the color will come back when I do something specific. Also, I have to check my to-do list to like see what I actually have to complete. But right now I'm too satisfied with the mopping and the cleaning. Okay, I think I've almost gotten the entire floor. Oh no, I need to do the outside too. Duh. Maybe I should have cleaned up the trash before I did this. I love how I'm just like, whatever. I'll just go. I'll just go straight through the trash. Oh, I cleaned the floor. I did it. Oh my god, look at those. I don't think that was supposed to happen. But look at them. That's great. I like the milkshake too. Oh, that's great. Oh, I greatly enjoyed that. Thank you so much, game. That was wonderful. Oh, there's some more trash. Sorry, trash here. Okay, we collected all the trash. I'll plop those back into the pool. And then there's something... it is a little hint that says, I know a place for that. Well, I put it back, so I remembered. Also, I probably need to clean those windows. Because that looks a little bit disgusting. Why did... Oh, I accidentally cleaned the outside. The outside is also disgusting. Okay, that inside is clean now. No, it's not. Huh? Oh! Didn't mean to do that. Oh! It was part... There we go. It was partially closed. That makes so much sense now. I cleaned the first window, but not the second. Okay, that window's done too. The corners can be difficult to get sometimes. Okay, that one's clean too. Oh my god, I love her, Esther. I love her. I love her whole attitude and her, like, no-nonsense vibe. Nah, thank you, Kane. That's very sweet of you to say. I'm glad that you're enjoying it. I am doing my best, so I'm happy that you're enjoying it. It's been a pretty big change on YouTube. Like, in November, I decided to, like, just full on go with the variety. And it's always really intriguing to see because the YouTube algorithm is more stubborn than me and my mom combined. So, like, retraining your YouTube algorithm. Oh, now I closed it. Okay, there we go. I can open it again. Retraining your YouTube algorithm to, like, match with your viewer base and stuff like that is a pain in the ass. Let me tell you that much. And it's definitely been challenging, but I think we're slowly getting there. I think this Roomba does not like me. There we go. I'll put you out there. Carpet the floor. Oh, this is carpet. Yeah, I did not realize that that was what it was. That is so satisfying. What the heck? What color is it, though? I have no idea. So maybe I'm completely fucking up the color right now. I don't know how to see things in color, though. That's cool. Not a fan of the color of the carpet, though. Satisfying to place, ugly to look at. Like, the gold and the red and the dark green. You know what it's giving? It's giving, the transition phase from the old McDonald's branding into the new McDonald's branding. If you know, you know. How is green? Have you been into a McDonald's like in the past, I don't know, 15 years? So, okay. The reason I know this is because I actually have been so incredibly fascinated with the philosophy from McDonald's. McDonald's is insane when it comes down to branding. It's a really interesting case study. You guys just hit one of my weird particular special interests. McDonald's is genuinely really interesting when it comes to branding because McDonald's used to have a branding, which everyone knows, which was bright red with yellow. However, there was a point where in multiple places in the world, the bright red with yellow started to be associated with cheap, which you would say that wouldn't be a problem for McDonald's because it's fast food. However, they noticed a huge drop in specific customers because those customers no longer they wanted fast food, but they didn't want a cheap feel to their fast food because it was making them feel like uncomfortable about consuming fast food. So McDonald's did what every other brand would do. They just rebranded the exact same product into something that felt fancier. So McDonald's went from bright red and yellow branding to dark green and gold branding. They could keep the yellow from the iconic yellow in the McDonald's M because it still fit enough with the gold details. But dark green became their new leading color. They completely dropped the red. You will not see any red. In addition to that, they initially jumped on the black steel trend, but they then kind of came back from that. And now if you go to a McDonald's, it is dark green, gold, and oak wood. No red, no. Or barely. Like, it might be in small details. Like, you'll still see the occasional splash of red, but not the screaming bright yellow and red anymore. Almost don't believe you, except I do. Hold on. Because now I'm intrigued to show you. And if you're gonna see it, you're gonna be like, oh, I did actually think, like, you just didn't consciously notice it, but you will have seen it. 100% sure. Okay, the image is crap quality, but this is what a McDonald's looks like on the outside right now. Their main color is dark green. Oh, no, but this is literally like been like this for the past 15 to maybe even 20 years. It's just not for a lot of people. Like, they did it in such a smart way. The way that McDonald's rebranded is like everyone felt it because people all of a sudden started going back to McDonald's. The Mac Cafe is exactly a product of that same philosophy where they wanted to make McDonald's, aka extreme fast food, interesting for people that didn't want to feel like they were going to a fast, like it still feels like fast food, but it feels a little bit more chic. Just that right amount so that people would still come visit, but it doesn't look expensive. So people don't avoid it because it looks too expensive. I think the red here is just a coincidence with the fence around it. But yeah, I mean, it's fair that you don't pay attention to it because it's also something you have to like specifically pay attention to. Like if you want to notice it. But yeah, if you now go to a McDonald's, you'll see that they have gone to a lot less colorful, a lot more muted. Exactly. The dark green, the yellow, and the wood makes consumers think that McDonald's is healthy and eco-friendly. They literally just changed their color scheme to make the perception that people have of the exact same fast food, just ever so slightly different so that customers would come back. They, at the same time that they did this rebrand, they started introducing veggie options and introduced McCafe to have like a more like hip barista corner, which is still very much fast food coffee, but it's like rebranded. Which I think that's why I'm so fascinated by this, is sometimes the product really doesn't matter. It is genuinely how you package it, whether people will perceive it as something they want to buy or not, or they want to consume. And this to me, like I find branding and like human psychology so ever fascinating. But that's what I like immediately got as I was seeing this. Can I turn you off, by the way, because you're kind of annoying me? This Roomba is very loud. Also, if I fully close you, does it get quiet? Yes, we have no more wind gushes. But like the red carpet and then the gold details and then this dark green immediately reminded me of, I don't know, McDonald's rebrand. Because that rebrand is like ingrained in my brain, which is funny because if I think about it, that literally happened when I was like 15 or something. But I've always been fascinated with branding. Okay, we did that. So now, okay. Paint the left wall. I hadn't painted the wall yet. Oopsie. I forgot that. Probably realistically, you wouldn't first place your carpet and then paint your wall, but... Oh, that's a good question. How often have you been to McDonald's in the past 6 months? I am kind of curious about that. I'm actually trying to remember how often I've been. You did a uni project on them? Wait, really? Now I'm curious. Also, I am doing dark green. I didn't realize there were multiple colors, which I know, but I just didn't click for this time. But I actually like the dark green with the dark green fireplace. The mozzarella sticks. I don't think I've ever had the mozzarella sticks from McDonald's. I don't think they have them at every McDonald's here. Okay, paint left wall is done as well. Yay! Now we get the boxes. And we get to unpack all of our stuff. Hold on. What happened 7 years ago? 6 years ago. What year was it 6 years ago, Hollow? You just put the 6 years randomly. I do think it's funny. One of your special interests is a rebrand. Why? Why is that funny and not just expected? That should have been so... You should have seen that coming from a mile away. No way. This is already 6 years ago. Wait, what? Wow. Okay, that's impressive. That's impressive, Yule. That is quite a while. So I forgive you for not realizing it. To be fair, I think the last time that I went to a McDonald's was probably when I was in the States. Or at an airport. Oh, yeah, I know, Jane. Yeah. I don't think I ever go to McDonald's if I'm in the Netherlands. But specifically in the States, sometimes it's because McDonald's is everywhere. Also in a lot of like accessible places if you don't have a car. I know, Liv. It's called Huge Things on the box. Which I think is actually kind of funny. Yeah, this person has I was going to say horrible taste, but I'm going to say it differently. This person has a very different taste to me. Also, there's just more stuff. It just keeps coming out of the box. My goodness. Oh. Okay. Okay, let's make some space for a living room area. I am really not sure how I want to lay this all out. But I feel like having the TV in this corner and then sort of having this sofa. Like, this is the chill sofa. And then this is going to be like the fancy sofa that sits next to the fire with the coffee table. I don't know if that's making any sense, but in my brain it is. And then I feel like this bookcase is going to go here. Maybe that can... I don't know what where that's supposed to go, actually. Just go to snack bars. That's so fair. That is actually a really fair reason to never go to McDonald's. Because why would you? Okay, hold on. We need to figure out where all these plants are going to go. Is this a desk? I don't exactly know. This person also has an odd amount of chairs. And not just an odd amount, also... Oh, a snack bar. Yeah, how does one explain a snack bar? It's basically a place where you can get fried snacks. So you can get fries, burgers, and a whole bunch of other fried stuff. And like milkshakes, true. You can often get milkshakes and ice cream as well. But like, it's basically like an unbranded McDonald's and therefore way better. Yeah, it has no chain. So like, there's no one brand of snack bar. Yeah, it's exactly what it sounds like. If you're ever in the Netherlands, I can highly recommend going to a snack bar if you've never been. It is fun. I feel like this should go a little bit closer here. I might actually just move this back a little bit. That's like the more sophisticated corner. Oh, that accidentally attached itself to each other. I'll place this here because that's where they'll have their, like, their drink and stuff. Ooh, I want to vote on that one. Hold on. Oh. Oh, my favorite. Oh, shit. I probably have to go for a croquette. Ooh, thank you for the uptime reminder. Wait, really? How is that? Yo, shit, I haven't even done one level in this game, by the way. Like, what do you mean? What do you mean? I've been live for 3 hours, 10 minutes. I just started this game. What kind of croquettes? I actually like all of them. Okay, there's a couple of items where I'm not really sure where I'm gonna place them just yet. So I might just move them out of the way a little bit because I'm just not really certain. What to do. I think this plant, it looks a little bit too worn, so it should probably go outside. What even is this? Oh, it's a bowl. The depth of that, I was like, I really genuinely do not know what that is. Oh, that's one of those Japanese gardens. Those are very satisfying. We have a cocktail glass. Oh, that can go. That's for when they're watching a movie. That can go there. This person has interesting taste. I'll tell you that much. Oh, there's another cocktail. Maybe they're having a movie date. What is this? Well, that looks like one of those fancy whiskey glasses. That reflect. Those can go there. Don't know what this is, but that can go here. Yeah, that seems like a good drink cabinet. This person? What the hell? Okay. A suspicious bag with absolutely no money inside of it. And then what is this? Is that a towel? Can that go on here? No. Okay, but those two belong together at least. Don't know exactly how. Oh, thank you. I missed the self-care check. But I definitely could use a sip, so that's good. I have so many questions about this person's house. That pillow is gonna go on the sofa. There we go. Okay, I think I might move the table. And I might just move this weird throne-looking chair over here so it's like a desk. Yeah, this person really has a different taste to mine. I know I keep saying it, but I keep seeing it as well. But then we can have this here, and then I think that's a towel. We just need a little side table for it. Where we can put the towel on there. And then I want to put the slippers next to it. As if this is their, like, little workout corner. I also have this. I don't exactly know what to do with that just yet, but I might just add it over here for now. With a plant in that corner. They have, like, so much stuff that I don't know. Like, what am I gonna put that on? They have a questionable briefcase as well. Maybe the questionable briefcase can go on the table here. Together with the bag of money. Ah, that's a poker briefcase. Not so questionable. 12 packets of each, and I could hear the customs agent laughing in French about that's amazing, Hannah. I mean, I can imagine, like, as custom agents, you probably see a whole lot of weird shit. So that must have been really funny. To just have that little moment of, you know, this is so harmless, but so great. Oh, I can't put that here. Oh. Well, I guess I'll just put that on the desk then. Yes, this person is definitely into the casino business. There's no doubt about it. Also, this array of lights, how do you even... I can place that in the bowl. That actually looks kind of cool, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, this light can go here. Hold on. I'm gonna put this behind the TV. And you can actually turn it on. See, then there's like this nice back glow behind the TV. I think that looks cool. I just realized we have this shelving here that I can also, of course, put a whole bunch of stuff on. A sound bowl. Sure. We can maybe put this little light up here. Turn that on too. The flamingo is, gonna go there. Yeah, that looks great. I feel like I don't know what to do with that towel, but I think a light here might make a little bit more sense than the towel on the table. It's like the nice olive light. And now I'm thinking, hold on, I'll put those there, and then I can move this here. Because this disco lamp absolutely 100% has to go on that display, for sure. Oh, the flamingo could go outside. That's actually a good point. Yeah, that's better. I think we could do with another plant outside as well, because that one plant looks a little bit sad right now. I still have this New York building that I also need to leave somewhere. Hold on. Can I move the car can go down, because then this can go up here. Perfect. Oh, this is another table. I'll add that here for now. I don't know what I'm gonna add onto it. The kind of thing you buy when you've got everything. Yeah. I love how you're like, what could possibly be in the next boxes? And this is the first item I pull. Maybe it's like one of those water features. You know? Like water will pour from it. Hi, Timbo. Doesn't fit back here. That's unfortunate. That is scary as hell, but I'll just put it there. Best condiment? Oh, I got a vote on that one. Who? Oh, I almost opened a second desktop. I didn't mean to do that. That has to be peanut sauce. Don't tell Scott I said that, though. I mean, I get to say that as long as it's actually peanut sauce that his mom makes and not the one from Vico. Because I would be lynched by the Indo side of my family if I eat Vico and I like it. I have so many questions about this person's life, by the way. Oh, this person definitely stole the items. There's no doubt about it. Like, where am I even gonna put these things? Okay, so assuming that there's a wall here. What? What? These noises are concerning. Yeah, I think that looks good. Oh, I also still have this lamp that I need to put somewhere. What even is this? Some random old telephone? I'm genuinely getting like more confused by the minute. Wait, is that a speaker system? Is that other thing also part of the speaker system? You know what Scott would say? This person clearly has more money than taste. And I think that I would have to agree with that statement. They hired me to decorate. Well, there's only so much I can do, you know? Hold on, I want to read that pop-up. Here's Dad. Oh my god, is it their father? Wait. Okay, we've unpacked everything. I just need to place some final items. I'll move one of the drinks over here so that like both sides of this have their own table. Ridiculous on everything. Oh no, I love it. Peanut sauce is so good. Can I put you under there? Perfect. Okay, I think we did it. Still not really sure what that's supposed to be. So I just placed it here. That's maybe a really dumb placement, but... I have so many questions about this and this apartment and... Well, basically everything. But you know what? I think it turned out kind of fun. So we're gonna take a photo. I'm particularly proud of my TV nook here. Can I... Hold on. I want to get that photo in the frame. Yeah. Got rich by accident. Don't really know what to do with my money. Yeah, indeed. It looks like one person lived here and then someone else moved in. I was like, okay, let me bring my stuff. This table, by the way, I kind of like it. It's so ugly that it's good. Okay. Finish. Yeah, the pink pop is really nice. I think maybe it might be the color that I really like. Dad won't say why he didn't help his friend himself. Oh, okay. So there's a friend in particular that needed help and dad didn't help him, even though dad was clearly very rich. Interesting. Okay, so that would be the next level. I love how I was like, oh, we only have like 4 more levels. I can probably finish. No, bro, you can't finish the game if you're going to take half an hour for one room. To be fair, I am very happy that we got on the whole McDonald's branding discourse because, you know, it's a weird little fun thing that I'm passionate about. So yeah. What do you drink with your fries and snack? Good question. That's a good closing question for the stream today. Everyone answer the poll. But yeah, I think that was it for stream today. So I am gonna quit the game and then we're gonna have to go find someone to raid. But yeah, I had a lovely time playing a little bit of Hosey at the end of stream. That was fun. That was a good suggestion. I love how the title says finishing Hosey question mark. Clearly not. Yeah, it is time for me to go chill a little bit before I go to bed. Thank you all so much for the shell tours today. I had a wonderful time touring all your entries. I really, 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 really loved all the creativity. Like, I feel so inspired. I sent you a package and she requested parts of my... That sentence is concerning. Are you guys okay? First time watching Hosey was fun. I'm glad you liked it. I would definitely like Hosey is one of those games, like keep an eye out. If it's ever on sale, I can recommend getting it. I think we now have played for like 4 hours or something. So I think if you kind of focus and lock in, you can probably play through the whole game in 5 to 6 hours. But it's just a really satisfying game. It's like one of those games that just it makes your brain feel relaxed. Or, I mean, probably maybe not for everyone, but for me, for sure, it makes my brain feel very relaxed. But yeah, I'm gonna see who we can raid. I'm gonna do a really quick scroll to see where we're going. We have a bunch of options. Ooh, I have a fun idea. Do you guys want to go raid in someone who's playing Palia? Because I know that we've actually talked about it a little bit, but I think it's proper time to go introduce you guys to Holly. Holly is the person who very, very generously decided to give away a weekend ticket to TwitchCon, to our community. I had the pleasure of meeting Holly at DreamHack. Holly is so lovely, so wonderful, such a caring person. And recently started doing a bunch of co-working as well, but primarily does cozy gaming. And she is actually exploring the new Palia update. She has drops on. Palia dropped a huge update with horses. It's absolutely amazing. We are going to check it out as well after TwitchCon. I unfortunately don't have time to check it out before that, but I am going to check it out. I actually scheduled some extra streams so that we can properly play Palia multiple times. But look at her. Can we all say thank you, Holly from Thomas? Oh, that would be really cute. Yes, I think that'd be really cute. I always say thank you for the horse. Can't believe you did that, Holly. Can't believe you did that. But yeah, thanks to Holly, Thomas is actually going to be able to go to SwitchCon, which is obviously very, very sweet. Yeah, I just know that you guys are going to absolutely love it over there. But yeah, it is time for us to wrap up. So I'm going to set up that raid once we get to the end screen. But if you're hanging out here and you would like to stay in touch with the community over the weekend, you can actually join our Discord. In Discord, I'll also post my schedule in a time zone friendly way. There's going to be an extra stream next week. I originally planned that extra stream for Wednesday morning. Like, I was like, oh, I really love the Wednesday morning streams. Unfortunately, the thing that I want to play on Wednesday is a very special thing. And the embargo doesn't lift until 7 p.m. in the evening. So next week we have an extra gaming stream on on Wednesday evening. So we have our regular Monday, Tuesday, and then Wednesday extra, and then Friday. And then co-working is just regular, with the exception that I'm starting a little bit later on Tuesday because I have a doctor's appointment for my stupid cough. I finally made an appointment, but now I have to do that on Tuesday morning. So yeah, that's going to be next week. It's going to be really fun. We're going to do more MCC training. We're going to do Minecraft Forever World and something else that I cannot mention just yet. But it's fun. I promise. You guys will love it. I pinky promise that you guys are going to enjoy it. I just know for sure. Exactly. Pool. Pack Legacy. Poker lover. We don't know yet. But yeah, let's go say hi to Holly. Thank you, Esther, for putting all those other links in chat as well. If you want to find me on any other platform, if you want to check out my YouTube, if you want to watch back any of the gaming VODs, check out my shop or my merch, feel free to do so. All of the links were just posted in chat. Yeah, feel free to get one of those raid message, or actually, say thank you on Thomas's behalf to Holly, or both. Both is welcome. But thank you all so much for being here. Enjoy your weekend. Oh yeah, good one. Good one, y'all. I'll copy that one. And then we should probably have one without emotes. With the regular leafies as well. So if anyone is fast at copy pastaing, then feel free to do that. But thank you all so much for being here. Is she wrapping up? Is she wrapping up? No. No, you're not. No. We're just going to go there. And then if she wraps up, we go on a double raid because I have to introduce you guys to Holly now. Okay, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.